He's hitting it right now.
Check. Hello. All right, we're good to go. Oops. Welcome, everybody. Starting off here, Les Simmons versus Kathy Ogile. I should have clarified how to pronounce her last name. So we got a challenge match here. And so they are doing a USAM format. It's going to be a race to 9. They're starting with 8 ball. And so they're going to play 6 racks of 8 ball. And then they'll finish out the race in 9 ball. So the minimum number of racks would be 9 if somebody happens to whitewash everybody. But we expect it to go much closer to Hill-ish. These girls have played together several times, so they know kind of how each other plays. And we should have some fun.
What's up, everybody?
Hello, Chris.
What's up, Chris, man? I hear your extension got sprayed today, possibly, Chris.
Yeah.
Might be getting that back from old Screwball. We got AJ in the house here to watch the match we got here tonight. Looks like Kathy Ogile must have won the lag, huh? Nope, Leslie won the lag. I guess they're racking, so she's racking for her.
Yep. They typically do a...
big hug before the match.
Yep, very friendly. Yeah, they don't really do rack your own.
There's a little bit of action in the middle here, too, guys. This isn't just for fun, although it is for fun.
It will be fun, and we are going to have some fun. But yeah, there's a little cheddar in the middle.
Not a great opening break. Almost gets the last ball rolling to fall. But Kathy's going to come back up to the table. Yeah, it's going to take a minute here. Plus, this table just got a little gaffed up here, so this opening rack may not be the smoothest, cleanest pool on earth. But these two girls can play. They're both probably around a 500 Fargo rating or so, 520.
Yeah, I think Kathy's is like a 520-ish, but it's not terribly robust yet.
Right. So these girls can get out. They can run a few balls. They're not going to break and run too many racks. But you're going to see some good pool here. And these are two of the ladies that compete the most around St. Louis. They play in the tournaments. They play in league. They're all around supporting pool, and we're thrilled to have them on here. All right. Now there's some balls open. I think we're going to see Kathy open up with something here finally.
Oh, darn it. Wrong button.
So the balls, I think, are still wide open. Are there different rules on this league that they're playing? I didn't get to look up the rules for this league yet.
It's almost everything exactly the same as APA. There is no 3-foul rule. They will be allowed to push out after the break, and they can use a jump cue. It's not called
push
pocket.
Out on 8-ball matches or just on 9-ball?
Just 9-ball.
Okay, just the 9-ball.
Yeah.
So Kathy's going to take solid. She drops 2, doesn't get the 2-ball broken out yet. So she's going to have to swing again there if she wants. We'll see if she decides to keep pocketing balls or if she wants to thin this 3 and go in behind the... do we have our Etch-a-Sketch up?
Yeah, should be.
So you could thin that ball and come in behind there.
Yep.
But I don't think she's going to go that route. I think she'll shoot. She could be in a little pickle here. I don't know if you can draw and get back behind the one to shoot it in the same pocket. And if it starts coming out, you're going to be shooting it somewhere you just don't really know. It'll be hard to control.
And it's a little goofy, and I'm not sure it's worth really going after, considering where the 298 is.
Yeah.
All tied up.
That's why I would have left it the last ball alone. As soon as you know you're not getting out, it's time to stop making balls when you're at this kind of level. Oh, she is able to get behind this ball.
Nice.
I just, like I said, she can't really break this ball out, I don't think. I've been wrong before.
Man, it's going to be real tough to do. I think the best she's going to be able to do is try and come up and down table, but she looks to be relatively flat on this ball. So she's going to come out and try and play some kind of safe to open it.
Yeah, so I don't mind that if she can clip this ball. Oh, no, there's a 7 ball over there.
Yeah, and the 7 ball's still there.
Dude, I never saw that brown ball. That one's going to get me a bunch, I bet. I was talking about that. It's probably the only complaint I have about those Arco sets. It's not the pink balls, it's the brown ones. I wish they were a pastel or a brighter color. You know, even back to traditional, you know, even if they move the purple to that, which I wouldn't have loved that, switching the purple from the 4 to the 7, but I don't like the brown ball. And the Cyclop balls, I never liked the baby poop ball.
Yeah, that's the big complaint when they changed the Cyclops, right? You got that weird green and that weird kind of brownie teal. It was strange, but
yeah, and I just don't understand it. Like everybody knows the traditional balls and they work for streaming, you know?
Yeah, I mean the Cyclops balls actually showed up a little bit better in contrast, and they worked better on all cloth types. Whereas like these worked really well against the dark green cloth, but with the bright blue, it may not matter so much.
All right, so what's Leslie's game plan going to be here? She needs to get in a spot where she can stroke that pink 12 ball to get into those balls, but that 8 ball might be wired to the side pocket, so breakout shots here might need to come from the 8 ball side, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know if you could possibly shoot is that the 10 out in the center of the table? I can't see it. Is that the brown 15?
Yeah.
So if you could shoot that ball off the 8 possibly?
I think that.
I mean, that doesn't look great.
Again, but yeah, this is a tough shot.
I don't think she can spin into this one.
No, I think the 12's gonna get in the way.
So it doesn't go.
But it's not gonna be too bad. She's gonna leave Kathy look at this 7 ball. But again, it doesn't really offer anything. Even if she were able to bank it between the 13 and 14 and draw your cue ball up into the 8 to open the 2, that's risky.
I think I might just lay the 7 over up by the side pocket so I could use it as a potential breakout at some point.
Yeah.
Try to cut it.
Looks like she's going to try and thin the 2 and maybe dump
the ball. That's not bad if you can see it. It doesn't look to me like she can see it enough.
I mean, she's shooting it.
She did. I like that shot.
Great shot.
Yep. I like it a lot. Look at the cue ball laying nice and flat, stuck to the rail.
Yeah.
A one pocket player coach's dream.
How's everybody going out there? See Kyle. We got Tom.
Tom, what's up, man?
What's up, Tony? Yeah.
Tony Baloney, man. My man. Tony Shazowski.
Yeah, we're having a good time here tonight. Is there any word on our surprise follow-up match?
No, I talked to Justin today. I did not ever talk to the other person. Justin might come by.
Nice.
But, all right, Leslie's got to be looking for a safety here, I would think.
Yeah, I mean, she could make the 12 in the top left as we look, and cue ball runs into the 9. But she decided not to go for that.
That ball doesn't go. This is kind of a weird game here. You know what? It's kind of weird when you acknowledge your kind of skill level. It seems like both of these girls kind of are. You have to be real careful when you go breaking out the last balls because you know if you're not
not going to get out, then you gotta it gets tough.
Well, I guess if you're not confident enough that you can shoot the ball from wherever it's going to end up, you may not want to break it out. You may want to let your opponent do it. You know, but like this one's not going to lay great when it does break out. Racks.
All right, Tom, working but watching. Appreciate you.
Yeah. Tom rocks.
Yeah, I see him in the chat all the time. Very appreciative.
He's very supportive of the streaming company too, sir. Thank you very much. All right. Kathy's elbow we get a great look at right here. She looked to be just a little quick.
Oh, she got right on top of that ball.
Yeah, just a little quick is the only thing I really saw. You can see it a replay up there. Watch it, kind of the last one.
Yeah, she kind of pulled back and went.
Yep. She got nice and quick right there. Don't know if that affected it or not. Now she's going to be a little bit up over this ball. See if she can stay nice and smooth and not get any spin on it. Looks like she did a pretty nice job.
She is playing all out safety there, just trying to force Leslie to try and do something to open that 8-ball.
Well, actually, Leslie can just play off the red 11 stripe ball and just lay her on the end rail.
Yeah, there's no reason to get offensive here. I mean,
yeah.
Even if you try to get out, it's super tough. I mean, the best she could really do if she can come in off this ball,
and
come up here, but that's just you're asking an awful lot for that.
Yep, I don't like it. I think at this level, that's the play here is just to play. Now she's looking like she's loading up here to shoot this ball.
I think she's gonna just dump the 12 and then see what she comes up with.
Yeah, I don't like that. That's just not a really great strategy play there, I don't think.
She's got a lot of soldiers out, and
yeah. And I would think, I mean, she's got a lot of experience. I would think she'd be looking at. There's a good view of our table area over there. We've never really shown that view too much to anybody.
No, I'd swipe another camera for this one.
Yeah,
but
I should have moved that table light there.
But this does show us though that she could, if she wanted to get really offensive, cross the 2 off the 8 in the side. Like that is a shot that exists.
Cut it out.
It's there.
I'm not that good. What a stroke.
Yeah, she tried it.
She's not out of this game by any stretch here. You can thin the 8-ball, get it over just enough in front of the side pocket where it goes, but it still makes the 9-ball very inaccessible for many shots. And it would force Les to have to shoot out. It's not a lot of places to hide from a ball hanging out near the side pocket. Now, if she gets aggressive and tries to cross this 8-ball, I don't know if I like that idea.
Yeah, I can't imagine if she would even try that. I think she's just going to try and...
She looks like she's... maybe, like I said, if she's... Yeah, they're just a little more, though.
Yeah.
If she could have got it out a little more, it would have really been
that's okay,
sexier.
That is absolutely okay, though.
Yeah, so here's the deal with okay. If the other player doesn't... If the other player agrees to only follow it up with okay, it's one thing. But if the other player comes with it, okay is just
right.
It's bad.
Well, I guess what I'm saying is the 9-ball has exactly one shot.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
She's got to clear the hole and then try and get a bank on it. And it's
yeah.
It's a lot.
I think safety is a good play.
Hello, Amanda. How's it going? Yeah, I know you're familiar with both of these.
Uh-huh. So Leslie decides to pocket a ball. She could go in behind this 9-ball right here and possibly get a ball in hand or force her opponent to kick. I don't like that, though. Sometimes if the 8-ball comes out at all, you could leave a kick right into the side pocket that's not even very difficult. And if you let the cue ball out, which can happen a lot in this little shot, or the 9-ball goes too far and out, you leave a straight-in shot on the 8. So I don't know if I like fooling around with it yet. I think I'd make my opponent do something.
She really jumped up on that ball, but she got it to...
Yeah. She hit it good, though.
Yeah, she did. Amanda, we're doing great. We just started this match here, having a lot of fun. I got to change that hotkey.
Little first game...
yeah, they're just getting started.
I don't know if I'd say jitters, but first game stroke letting out issues.
Fix this real quick. There we go.
Was there a question if she got a rail there?
I think so, but it looked okay to me.
I honestly wasn't watching that closely for a good hit there at all. I think she was... It kind of looked like maybe she hit the rail first, then the ball. But I don't know.
Yeah, and she just hit it so slow.
Yeah.
So she called the cross corner just to call it, but...
I mean, this isn't going off the rail, off the 9, and then back in the side. That's not what she's thinking, is she?
No.
I mean, that's the only way I see that it could really go.
Oh, she's calling over here in the corner.
Oh, she did?
Yeah, that's
I
what
thought
she's
you said she
looking
called
at.
the side.
No, sorry.
I don't think it can go there either.
Okay, so now she called the side.
Yeah. I mean that I guess it could go, but
you got to hit this ball with some juice.
well, the cue ball's got to go past the ball too.
It's right into it, I think. She just not.
Look at that! What a shot, man!
Yeah, great try.
I'm thoroughly impressed. It was there. It's
Yeah.
not a. I mean, shoot, even for I shoot weird shots like that in one pocket all the time, but that one was just laying.
It's not a hanger by any stretch.
No, I mean it was laying good to hit it for like a,
Yeah.
you know. But this game, I don't know, man. That's a tough.
Yeah,
I mean, she gave it a great whirl. I don't know that it was the right shot, but it was a fun one, and it was very creative, and she hit it very good.
Yeah, and then where the 9 ended up, she did okay with it as well. Where's that box?
I thought that box wasn't.
No, it's there.
Or was it yours? It wasn't.
No, mine's a little goofy. Yours is fine.
Oh, okay. I'll bring mine back over here.
Yeah.
I got a mic mute cough box. Those of you that had to hear that. Okay, all right, Leslie, now what? She's going to be pinned up over the side pocket.
Yeah, this is going to be rough.
I don't think you can hold this cue ball here, I think, if you pocket this ball. The
stay away from the 8. Yeah,
friction from that 9 ball should hold that cue ball enough. You're hitting straight into it enough. This is one of those where you don't put a decent stroke on it, though. It can knuckle and you just miss it. You know, some people call it a skid. I think it's more of a knuckle. A little more of a knuckle ball.
I think it's probably better for her to just duck here. I mean, just roll up on the 14. I mean, shooting that ball on the side, like cutting it to the side and the right, super low percentage. The 9 ball blocks it, back cutting the 8
They haven't
ball.
seen ones to play those kind of safeties, but you're right, she did.
Yeah.
Little double kiss.
Yeah.
But left her a pretty bad angle.
Yeah. Left her a little flatter than I think she would have wanted.
Now, here's the thing. If she hits this good, this cue ball could come off this rail and back down here and leave Leslie in a bad spot.
Yeah.
So you could see a rough time for Les here after Kathy hits this ball. She looks like she might put a little fuller stroke on it, though, and she did, which is okay. She still put her over here in a tough spot.
Yeah.
I mean, Les is in a tough spot now. This is what I anticipated. Now, Leslie has the... Does she like Les or Leslie? I think I've called her both 100 times.
Just Les.
Les. We'll go with Les. She has the end rail down here she could use.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of like going for just bank this ball over here, let your cue ball come here.
Right.
So if you miss, you still... I mean, you're going to leave Kathy a bank on the 8, but if you make it, you leave yourself an opportunity to make that 14.
It's going to be hard because you have to cut this 9. So you almost have to overcut it with inside English to hold the cue ball down here. Mm-hmm. So, but she looks like she's going to try to slice and dice this old ball right in here, son.
Yeah, I don't know about this one, but...
If it's off the rail enough and she puts a little Spadinsky on there, she might be able to get it in there. She hit too much. Nope, she did it.
Oh, it was out a little bit further than it looked like on the...
She got a bump?
Yeah.
She got a bump. She didn't get the roll. So... If you cut this in the side, you got to hit it pretty good.
Yeah,
if you bank it, you got to get the cue ball out enough to get a decent shot at the 8, which shouldn't be a problem. You can hit it with straight high ball, it looks like even.
Yeah, it looks okay.
Maybe just a little center ball to keep it from...
Looks like she's lining up the bank.
Yep. Yeah. I bank okay, and I feel like... I don't know. I don't know if I feel like this is over 50%. I feel like you might lose the game more often than win right here.
It's tough. It's a tough position because you want to get out.
I don't know if I could hit it over 50%. Everybody's different, you know. So,
great try.
Yeah, it certainly was. All right, so Kathy gets a shot to take down game 1. She had a crazy shot to take it down, but now she's going to have a little more rational shot here.
Mm-hmm.
A little wide open stance, almost a snooker stance. She rattles the cages on the way in, but gets it to go.
All right, there we go. Yeah,
1-0, Kathy Ojao. So we're gonna get to see the rack and break coming up. Thanks all for joining us. This is Brendan at the Players Club. I've got John Perky here joining us. He'll be lead commentary. I'll be whatever I am. unprofessional commentary for those of you who heard me before, but we're going to clean it up a little bit here for today. We're very privileged to have these two ladies in our house playing pool. They're very committed people to pool in St. Louis. They play a lot of leagues, a lot of tournaments, and have a lot of fun, and we're glad to have this matchup here. This is exactly what we built this place for. Get to see a fun, tight matchup of two good friends or two people that maybe don't know each other, maybe do, that we think would get along good. We try to match them up, get them to play for a little something, and get you guys all something to watch.
Definitely do a lot of that.
Yep, so that's what we do here. If you're looking for a match, and I know who you are, and I know how you play, it'll be easy for me to get you something, especially if you're easy to deal with. If not be as easy, but I'll still try. That was a nice break there. She got into it pretty good. Got a ball to drop in the corner. She's
yeah, the balls are laying pretty
solids.
wide open. Yeah, she made I think it was corner balls, both of them. 2 balls dropped.
I don't see the pink one.
Yeah,
are you sure? 2?
Yeah, 2 balls dropped.
Yeah, 2 solids.
The 7 and the 4, the ones you don't like.
Oh, perfect.
No, the 8 ball's tied up. So this is it is take what you make on the break.
All right. So the 1 ball is pretty well tied up too, and she didn't get it there. So she does have the is it the 5 right there, I think, but it doesn't. It's thin, man, into the side pocket.
I don't know about all of that.
The back cut into the corner could open up the 8 ball,
Mike?
though. If you really want to get after it.
Oof, man, that's a pretty thin cut from
Joey Volo would have already shot it.
Well,
Fast Joey in the finals of Kenny's tournament.
Yep.
Another one for Fast Joey. He's been whipping up on everybody over here at the Players Club. She goes for the side pocket, hits it very good. She dumps the 10 ball striped. Now she's got a little shot into the side pocket. I don't know what she can do with this cue ball. I just don't know. What about a combo here, a 6-11 1 combo to get out?
I think that's probably the best shot to try and clear up the table. Now it's a lot of distance. The 11-1 isn't necessarily a hanger from way back here.
Yeah, but now what? Like what? I mean,
yeah. No, I know. I mean,
got
if she has a piece of the 1, she maybe cross the 1, but I don't know that she's got enough of it from here.
So I can tell you my opinion already of their 8 ball games is that they shouldn't make as many balls until they know they could get out and do a little more setting up.
Yeah.
And they both look like they can pocket balls. They know what they're doing. They can hit some balls. They just need a little bit of strategy, I think. Slow down, low down. Stay up there by the side pocket. Nope. Yep. She's going to get it on down here. So, all right, so Les can open up and go right now if she wants. She just needs to get something to open up the 11 ball.
It's a little tough. She can actually make, well, so, yeah.
She could open it up from the 9 ball if the 9 goes into the side pocket really easily.
The 9 does, but I mean...
I don't mean it like so she could pocket one of these 2 balls or both of them and then get a good angle on that 9 ball to go ahead and come down, open it up, come to the end rail, and come back into them.
Mm-hmm.
So even from, I don't know from right here, but if you pocket this ball and then come off the 9, spin in here, and you move everything this way, you should get another shot. I don't know. Like, it's always a little different when you're at the table, you know? So here it is. She could do it from right here, I think. You know?
She
ripper.
Typically doesn't have like a big, powerful stroke to do that. She plays a lot of natural tangent lines.
I understand.
She's going to have to dig into this ball with spin.
I understand.
Not to say that she can't do it from time to time.
She decides to let up.
Yeah, so she's just going to play safe.
So very important here. When you decide to just play safe, it's kind of like you decide, hey, I'm not going to really do anything here. I'm just going to punt.
Yeah. Don't tie up your own balls.
Don't tie up your own balls, and don't put your own ball on a rail in a terrible place. Make sure you're actually controlling both balls. Give both balls 110% if you can. A lot of guys tell me I'm wrong right there. You need to pay more attention to the cue ball. All I'm saying is when you can, when the opportunity affords it, man, really dig into both balls and try to place them both. You're a good enough player to do that.
Mm-hmm.
It's one big difference between making yourself a better player is realizing that you're a good enough player to make some things happen, and you just need to recognize them when they're there.
So interesting there. She lined up the kicks on both sides of the 3 ball to see which one she liked better. And she did a good job of executing, measuring and executing.
Les can take care of that little center table problem she's got right here, I think.
Yeah, I definitely think she can. The 15 goes on the side, and 13, she might actually make them both. Unlikely, but pick one and make it.
A lot of things could happen here.
Katina, how you been?
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
What's up, Katina? Hope you're running. Let me know if you're ready to do some push-ups after the match.
Yep. I don't think they're doing anything like call ball nonsense.
There goes the 5. She doesn't get the 11 open, though. Oh, no, she does.
So
She did get it open. I didn't think it was going to drop. It looked like it didn't have enough speed to me.
I thought it was going to hang, yeah. And sometimes they do that, but...
All right.
So now, I mean, she's kind of in a bit of a pickle. You forced yourself to run out. I feel like.
Well, that's not really a pickle. That's what you're supposed to do.
Well, right. I'm just saying, like, if she was like going to take one and try and play safe, but now she's got a great opportunity.
Yep.
To just go ahead and do that.
Unfortunately, you need to get to the 9 from the pink 12.
Yeah.
And that makes things a little bit tougher because you got to have the angle on the pink 12 to get there.
Yeah. I mean, she could get there on the 13 as well, but.
Yeah, but that's not where her shot's going to be from here, I don't think.
Right.
Like, I don't think, it wouldn't be the worst idea to take this pink ball right now.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, if you get a bad angle on it.
Yeah, because I like from here, like the tangent line from here should put her over there. Like she can control that and get there, and then this is your insurance ball.
Yeah.
I think that's.
But like shooting this corner ball first, man, you get a bad angle on this pink ball, and then you got to really hit some spin with some like high inside or something to get back there behind that 9.
Right. What I'm saying,
I don't like that. I don't necessarily love amateurs playing out of the corner either. I mean, that's not easy either. Because usually you have to go at least 2 rails and then control the speed and spin also.
Well, no, yeah.
I don't think she's going to put a big draw on this.
No, yeah, she kind of jumped up on it a little bit. She needed to hit it a little bit better.
That's what I mean by this. This is why this side's difficult. Now she's playing out of this corner like this, and this is tough. The cue ball, when you especially like you put a lot of top on it, sometimes it'll just kill there at the end rail.
Yeah, I think this object ball is far enough off the thing. She's not going to get that high karate action.
No. I'm just saying, but a lot of weird things can happen playing out of the corner. And
I still think she chose the right pattern, though. I think she.
Yeah, I agree.
She
needed a little bigger stroke on that
better.
one.
I mean, she can still cut this ball.
She's got this real easily right here, doesn't?
Yeah,
oh,
she just needs to not get hooked behind the 8s.
I don't know, buddy.
Boy, that's close.
Yeah,
this camera is getting a little rough. I don't know if she's got enough of the angle or not.
She could have punched that a little lower. Looks like she kind of hit it with top, but yeah, she's not staying down and following through. She's
lunging a little bit.
She's going through the top of the ball and just kind of letting go.
Yeah.
Let's see where her Q-tip finishes here on this one. See if she stays down and pushes through a little bit. A little better.
Wow. That was an oops.
Yeah.
It's all right. I think she tried to just slightly masse around it and just didn't quite get there.
Yeah. She said it looked really close.
Yeah.
It was, man.
It was.
You know what, though? Here's the thing, and I firmly believe this. When you shoot a ball and you're cutting it extremely thin and you miss the whole ball, or a shot like that when you just barely are trying to go around a ball and you just barely don't go around it or something like that, if you don't know exactly how close to or how far away you can get from hitting something, then how would you ever know how you could possibly hit it as thin as possible? I mean, I'm saying that you honestly have to risk going past it to know.
You have to train your eyes to see what's wrong.
Exactly.
Yep.
And that's what you have to find out what max spin is. And you don't know that unless you actually miss the ball sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
Or max cut or max whatever. And I think that's what helps really good players is they figure out they know what the maximum cut is, and they'll look at a tough shot and be like, well, I know it's not maximum, but it's pretty far out there, so let's just give this one almost all I got. Or, that one's not even close to a maximum cut or a maximum draw, or, you know what I mean? Different ways to measure, but if you have no idea what your maximum is, it's hard to get a clear measurement.
All right, I feel like she hit this one a little bit softer, and I think I like the lay of the table a little
bit
better.
Good reaction. Yeah.
No, I don't think she made a ball. Oh, I guess she did.
Yeah,
okay.
I thought I heard something, but I didn't see it.
Well, we got some other players hitting balls, so sometimes that gets confusing. But it looks like she made
solid.
Yeah, solid's down. 6 ball.
See how that 2-7 sitting? It doesn't matter. She just took care of it.
Yep.
But I don't know if she can see the 2. She may have to come up for the 7 in the side or the 3 in the corner.
I think 5 in the side is probably what she's going to end up with.
No way.
I feel like that's easier than the 7 in the side, personally.
I agree there, but I don't know if it is or not. There's Jiminy.
Yeah. Cookie's in the back row again.
Cookie's here. I didn't
Yep.
see him come in.
Yeah, he snuck in.
Cookie helped us set up this match, so thank you for Cookie. He actually messaged Les, which John and I are both friends with Les, but Cookie actually messaged her and said he heard me talking about setting up a female match, and she messaged me asking me if she could play, and I, of course, jumped all over it. She wanted to play Kathy. Kathy obliged. Here we are. Grudge match of these two ladies that love each other. So it's kind of the opposite of a grudge match, but...
So she just hits enough of the...
It's not mine?
No.
Oh, damn.
This catches the 5-ball a little bit full and doesn't really sell anything out. She's got pockets blocked. Les doesn't have much to shoot at. She can dump to 14 and that goes, but then the 10 doesn't pass the 5, the 15 doesn't pass the 2, or I'm sorry, the 11 doesn't pass the 2.
I would either dump the 3-ball or I would dump the 5-ball. Come off the 10 and dump the 5 or come off the... Yeah, this is a... The 11 ball is really the only thing that doesn't go right now. And that ball could go if you got on it right. I guess the 10
It would
ball's
go,
enough, but...
Yeah, I mean, the 10 ball is problematic.
I don't like I said, man, I know how often I don't get out. I think these girls play, close to my speed, maybe a little under. And so I think they just need to reconsider running out earlier in these racks and setting up balls a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of what I kind of do in 8-ball. I don't know. I just realized that I just, no matter how hard I try, I'm only going to run so many out of so many. There's only so many times out of so many I'm actually going to get out. So to just keep pocketing balls at some point, it's not a good 8-ball strategy against some 8-ball players. Now, both of these girls are playing pretty wide open, even though they're playing some defensive shots. I would say that their level of going for it is a little higher than what it seems. There's a nice shot. That ball did go.
It did go, yeah. Camera lied to us again. So now what? Because I know maybe the 10 goes under the 2. That seems really unlikely, but I was wrong about the 11, so sometimes that happens. So if she wanted to try and play safe and clear that pocket, she could do that, but then you don't really want to leave Kathy a good shot on the 2 or 4 from there either.
All right, so it's going to hang up there.
It's all right.
Yeah.
It doesn't really take anything away from Kathy as far as like owning the pocket. Kathy doesn't have any balls that are facing that direction. So Kathy's got 4 balls to try and run out from here. She's going to dump the 5, maybe use the 10 to hold it for the 2.
I hate to be a half glass empty kind of guy here, but
she got locked on the back of the 10. It's no good.
When I played 9-ball, I kind of say the game doesn't really start until I get to the 7 because I can't really run 4 balls in a row.
Right.
And so that's kind of a touch what we're seeing here, and I don't mean that in a really bad way, but on these diamond tables, the way they play, it's tough to run. It's tough to run 4 or 5 balls in a row with a bunch of traffic and things like that.
All right, so she measured up a kick and came well short. That was tough to try and get there. I don't know that particular measuring system works at that kind of distance. Every system has a breaking point, and it just depends on how you like it. So now, with ball in hand, after playing with Les for a number of years, Normally I would say I would expect her to get out, but as we were just talking, there is a little bit of work to do. You got to pick your pattern here just right.
Well,
I don't want to leave the 15 for the key ball.
Exactly.
Not at all.
That's that playing out of that corner. See, it's going to be enticing to play that 14-10 first.
Yeah.
But believe it or not, that ball right in the middle of the table that goes in every single pocket, you fall on the halfway house on that one a lot.
Yeah.
And then that one out of the corner right there,
You get
Man.
hosed. Yeah.
you know how I feel about those things.
Yeah. So I think, I mean,
Playing out of them corners and these diamonds with these deep shelves where that one's hanging out in, it's not
Yeah.
as easy as it seems.
Yeah.
Now this one's hanging out far enough that you can access it from the rail first.
Right.
There
Now,
is spots on diamonds in those shelves where you cannot go rail first.
Yeah.
You won't hit it. Now
So-
that one I think is very hittable, so I think she's in good shape to spin out for that one.
I kind of expect from where the 15 is. I mean, she's going to play it in one of these two top corners as we're looking.
Yeah, that was nice. I like that one a lot. She's looking real good here.
Yeah.
She hit that ball real well.
Yeah, so now she's looking to see. And she plays, enough out of these corners that she should have an idea of how this is going to turn out. So, but I mean, from here, like, just go ahead and mark your 8-ball pocket because...
I disagree with that, man.
Well, you have a plan. You know what you want to do.
What do you think she should do here? Because I don't even know. Like, I'd probably be going rail first.
She's going to, just kind of rail first and just trickle out here. But she got to hit it thin to do that because otherwise you can flip up over here.
Yeah.
But like pick a spot, right? Don't just say, oh, I'm going to float it, right? Pick your pocket. You got to know which side of the ball you want to hit this on because it goes in 5 of the 6 pockets. And if she
hit the outside of the ball, which I don't mind that at all.
Yeah.
She got herself a nice shot at this 8-ball.
Yeah, she held it. She didn't lose it.
So if she can just roll this ball in, both that pink 4 and blue 2 are wanting to go in that hole. So maybe the 8-ball takes that hole.
Yeah.
So she may also, good pool players like to stroke the ball. So I think they would shoot it with a touch of low and draw into the side rail. But we'll see what she picks here. I got a feeling from this 18-inch bridge that she's hitting the ball, and she hit it perfect.
Yeah,
what a great shot.
Nice out.
Yeah, really nice out there.
And it's one thing that I've talked with Les about several times over the years. Is I'm not sure why that when she addresses the cue ball, she's a good.
Look how nice she stayed
3
down
inches away from the ball. Like in her set position, she's a good fist width from the ball to the tip. I mean, it's just we've talked about it forever. She does play with a very long bridge.
Yeah,
and she's worked on it. She's had conversations with Mark Wilson, and we all say the same thing. And things stick for a little while until they don't, and it just is how it is. But it takes a lot of extra time away from the table, and she works a very busy full-time job.
Oh, yeah.
And
did you ever consider getting rid of your very long bridge?
Sometimes.
It's
not terrible.
I'm just fucking with you.
Yeah.
How are you guys all out there, man? Fire up the chat. I love talking to you guys.
Yeah, ask away. If you guys have any questions about us or the ladies or the match or anything at all, post them on up.
You want some inside information? I talked to the Moscone Cup players, Justin Bergman and Chris Robinson, both yesterday. I messaged with Justin a little bit today. So 2 Moscone Cup players, both getting ready in their own way. Chris is heading to Texas. Justin, I don't know where exactly he is right this minute, but he might be here tonight. I would never be shocked if he walked in the door tonight after the conversation we had the last 2 days.
Yeah.
He took a couple weeks off again, man. He's got a lot of stuff to get ready for. This Moscone Cup is a few weeks of nonstop things. Plus, it's out of town in London. And he had a couple other things going on, too. So he's been real busy taking care of business, and he's ready to play a little pool again.
Mike, so Kathy plays as a 5 down at Kenny's, so that's probably a good barometer for you to understand what that means. Les doesn't play at Kenny's much, but I think she would probably also be a 5 down there. She's a 6 in the APA, which means about a 5 in Mo 8. So that's kind of what we're talking about. But I'm gonna get somebody's attention.
Jimmy.
Yeah. All right, let's check out Les's break again. All right, she goes for that second ball break.
Oh, I forgot.
Oh, I'm glad you're enjoying the time, Ray. Like I said, as Brennan mentioned too, it's something we really enjoy doing. we realize that there's a lot of local players that really enjoy playing, that you really don't get to watch other local players unless you happen to be in the same place as them. But, we want to make sure that give everyone a chance to come up on the stream. And it doesn't matter how good or bad you play or how good or bad you think you play. It's worth it to get on the stream, if for no other reason, to go back and watch yourself play. It's super informative. If you have any interest at all at learning maybe where your weaknesses are or how to improve, just watch yourself play. And it's invaluable.
Yep. I can tell you this from personal experience, and we'll tell you this, the Players Club, this is what's supposed to be what's best for you, whatever's best for everybody. We're trying to make this a place where you can get whatever it is you need out of this place, as long as it's conducive to what we, kind of do here. So everybody's a little bit different. I like to play for dollars. Not a lot, but I like to play often for money. So John, just commentating and stuff, and he watches my game a ton, and he'll pick out a few little things here and there and tell me, and it's always helped my game. And I go back and watch it, and it's also, if you're a narcissist, it's fun to go back and watch yourself play pool too. And there's a few of you out there.
Mm-hmm.
But it's fun for your friends and family. A lot of you guys, it's fun for you to come here, and your wives know you're actually just here playing pool, not out at the bar. So we've got a lot to provide. If you buy a pool cue from me, I can provide you with a receipt that tells your wife what you said you paid for it.
Yeah, we do have a lot of JB cases and Predator cues available. If anybody's looking for a little bit of upgrade or just swapping around some stuff, definitely reach out to Brandon with some questions or anything else.
We've got about 25 JB Ultimate Ruggeds in stock. I got about 25 on the way. I just ordered 25 more as well. That'll be here in 8 to 10 weeks. So we should be loaded at all times. Same thing with Predator cues. I've got BK Rushes in stock. I've got somebody here buying one right now, I think. I've got a couple more, though. I've got an Air 2. I got some Sport cues, blue, red, white, and black. We got some wood shafts. We got a bunch of Revo shafts. If it's Predator, McDermott, Q-Tech, JB cases, we've got it. I can also get some more stuff. But, yeah, these two ladies were kind enough to put this match on over here for us. And this is kind of how I used to kind of always ask these guys, all around town, hey, did you ever gamble with this guy? Did you ever play that guy? Did you ever play this guy? And I love hearing about it. And I finally just started making those matches. I just started putting them on. I'd get two guys to play somehow, and then we started putting on the bragging rights events, and then we started putting on some four-man events, and basically what we're doing is we're getting people to play each other. I match most of the people up here. Most people come to me and say, hey, I just want a good, fair match. Let me know. Some guys say, I want to play somebody better. We have a few guys that come and say, hey, I want to play somebody worse than me. I need to steal $20, and we gladly direct them to the other places where that's acceptable. It's just not what we do here. We like playing up a little bit more than playing down. We have a little more respect for that. We call it a learning facility. We like to teach each other. Not really appropriate while two people are playing for money. We've examined that philosophy before. Debbie Reese is here.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Debbie.
I wonder if there's any way we could get Debbie Reese down here to play. I played League with her. I thought we were friends. Debbie plays pretty good. Debbie and I were always about the same level in APA.
Yeah?
Yeah. We played about even not growing up, but we were on opposite teams for several years, and I think we played together once or twice. But we were a little competitive. Or I'd say I was competitive with her. I like to try to compete with her. Let's put it that way better.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I play pool. It's my only competition, man. I don't get to play high school football anymore. I don't get to play baseball anymore. I don't get to do a lot of things. So my competition's playing pool, man. It's my chance to measure myself against my friends without having to, use the facilities.
All right, so we got an interesting little layout here. Balls are all clustered up. It looks like I had a couple more of the friends come in, standing against the other table over there. Yeah, I thought she might shoot that 3-ball combo. It looked pretty good. And even still, it's not bad. Les has kind of dumped. Or she could dump the one, maybe. I don't know about from right here, but she's blocked anyway. The two balls kind of got her in awkward positions in a couple different ways. Yeah, but I think we're going to see some kind of strategy formulating here. We're going to have to start moving balls around and try and position stuff, and maybe get to the part of 8-ball that I know, Brendan, you're a big fan of.
I've kind of lost touch with 8-ball a little bit. It's not that I'm not a fan of it. It's just,
I just meant the more of the strategy part and less running out.
oh no, I really enjoy it. I used to anyway, but now like I've just kind of like, it's kind of like I can't play checkers anymore. I have to play chess.
Yeah.
And I love one pocket, so it's just really difficult to play 8-ball anymore.
Yeah.
It's like a dumbed down version of one pocket. It's kind of like one pocket, but you get all the pockets.
Yeah.
You know, and the only thing they do to make it harder is divide up the balls.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's fair.
Yeah, it's yeah. So I don't I don't know. I prefer one pocket.
As far as just
I'm an 8-ball lover though. Like I love this. I'm having a great time. I'm saying for me playing though, like
yeah. No, I get it.
And now here for them personally, I would kill to be over there helping coach them or watching Mark O'Brien coaching them, or watching Mark Wilson, the greatest thing of all time in pool. So that would be fun because that's like these ladies shoot pretty good pool, man. They need a little strategy help. They need a little coaching.
Did you know?
They need a little Mike Devers in their life, unfortunately.
So Kathy and Mark O'Brien have been friends for 20-something years.
Oh, no kidding. See, then she should have a little better idea than running balls before she has a chance to get out then.
Well, she didn't start playing pool, I don't think, in the beginning back then. But she's known, we were talking earlier, and
well,
she's
shame
known
on Mark. He should have known to tell her that by now.
And when she used to go hang out at Sports Center back in the day, and I think she said that her son was in Larry's wedding.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think I knew that.
Yeah.
So I wonder why her son, Joe Cicernose, isn't here. I haven't seen him yet.
We did talk about that. He works nights now.
Oh, all right. I love, like, I think it's crazy cool that Kathy and her son Joe play doubles together and they get along great and they're fun people. And, like, I think that's crazy cool. Like, I like it a lot.
Yeah, no, it sets a really good example for other pool players.
Yeah.
To have like a parent and child.
I know Chad Bickle plays with his family on an APA team. That's one thing I'll tell you. Not one thing. There's one of the several things that I do very much like about the APA is it does give like a family a chance to play together and be competitive as opposed to having to play with in a league where everybody's competitive.
Mm-hmm.
It's neat that you can form those kind of ways to do things together without having to be like great at things.
Oh, Mark Montgomery, how's it going?
The worm.
Ooh. She got that. She caught a little bit of the rail going in. These tables are tight. These are not big open, tables. These are which are used to hearing about diamonds as far as pocket opening goes. 4.5-ish.
She's using the finger system here.
Yeah, the 30-degree peace sign. The old Dr. Dave, where's my cue ball going with a natural roll? Let's see if she adjusts for it.
Boom.
Yeah, not too bad. She got a little locked up on that ball. It's unfortunate, but she can take over that pocket now and dump Leslie's 11 ball.
Go vertical, son.
I think she should probably just shoot away from it entirely.
Get up, get up, get up, 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 up. Get in there. Yep.
Good shot. Well done.
That's why I thought if she got up on it a little bit, man, she might get a little forward spin on that ball and get that ball going.
Yeah. All right. So she called the bottom right pocket as we look.
Get the little backspin transferred over into it. Get it rotating, following it in.
Yeah, Ray. It's we have a lot of fun here. It's kind of a small little place. It's not really like a traditional pool hall, you might say, but it's more like a little clubhouse where everybody knows everybody. And
there's Chris.
Play a lot of fun. Great shot from Kathy there. She extends her lead 3-1. I think we're probably not too far away from our first player break. We don't have them scheduled at all. They're just going to go whenever. But I feel like it's been a little while.
Break time.
There it is. I called it. Okay.
One of those things we do well here.
We do a couple of things here really well. We talk a lot of shit, and we take a lot of breaks, and we play a lot of pool. And so
you said all that backwards.
I did say it all backwards, but it all happens in some random order. So with that, I think we're gonna step away real quick as well. I need to refill my beverage, that's for sure. So I'm gonna leave you guys with a little bit of player break thing, and we'll be right back in just a couple of minutes. Go ahead and post up your questions in the chat, and we'll be back to answer them. Kind of like a Renaissance version of wrestling. Yeah, that's what Shelly said. Shelly goes, it's like wrestling. Yeah. All right, I am back. The players are still finishing up their getting ready. So let me catch up on some of the comments in the chat here. Ray, yeah, we have a lot of stuff, a lot of rotating stock. We are a dealer for JB cases, so we have a lot of stuff coming and going. And I think you heard probably Brendan earlier talk about, we can get stuff from Q-Tech, from Predator, from pretty much anybody. So if anybody's looking for something, you can reach out. Yeah, so we should have a lot of fun. We did just get a brand new shipment of shirts in, so you just saw that picture fly across your screen there. We got them in different colors, different sizes, and they're kind of bright. So if you are a fan of kind of spring colors or whatnot, and you like to brighten up the winter, that's a good time to grab one of those. Now, right now, we don't have a lot of. We got a couple of guys hitting balls on one of the other tables, so we only have 5 tables. We have 3 bar boxes and 2 9-footers. They're all diamonds, and they are frequently in use a lot of the night. A lot of players come in and get into like doubles games or ring games. We do have a lot of one-on-one challenges. Play mostly 9-ball in one pocket here. Do have a couple guys that'll play straight pool. We do have a couple of guys that'll Mike. Do have a couple guys that play banks. Don't see a lot of 8-ball, honestly. Just for whatever reason, we just don't. But yeah, 9-ball in one pocket, 2 big games. That pretty common. If you're looking for something like that, we can find something. All right, Mike. Looking forward to it. I'm not even going to warn Lance that you're coming. All right. I think I see the players returning to the table area. Yeah, one pocket's a real favorite. That is for sure. We got players from pretty much all skill levels playing all the games. You have a couple of guys that are kind of just picking up the game, so they might be a low C level player, something like that. And we do have a couple of A's. We don't really have a lot in the shortstop area. There's a couple of guys in the area that will come in and play, but I wouldn't call them regulars, so to speak. But we got some guys that'll string some racks together if you're on that level. All right. Looks like Kathy changed sides. No? No. Okay, so she's crossing over the head ball and coming back into the rack again. But the break is working for her, generally. I think that's her first dry break of the night. So Les has an option here. It looks like she's going to choose solids. And I don't mind that at all, except the 8-ball can be a little weird. Now, if you're really trying to get out, I'm just trying to figure out where, I mean, from right now, the 8-ball really kind of only goes in that side pocket that she shot the 1, so how would you get there? Which means the 5 in the side might be your key ball. Okay, good job staying down. I did hear her say that she was trying to, she's recognizing that she's jumping up on shots, so now she's got her mechanics kind of in the forefront of her brain, which is obviously not where you want it. You want to just think about the shot, not about what your arm's doing, but sometimes you just got to take a step back, kind of focus on your mechanics a little bit, and just get settled in, and not let the fact that, you got a room full of people here. Not to mention everything else going on the internet. Yeah, 7-ball is a problem. I'm going to guess the 2-ball passes the 10, but man, it really doesn't really look like it. It's kind of a half a pocket, and on these tables that can be a little rough. But it does go in this bottom left corner as we look, and that's how she's going to play it. So yeah, from here, right? So obviously, 2-ball. I mean, you're going this far, right? So 2-ball is going to go there. Your cue ball, you need to come out. Where do you want to be on the 6? Because I think you want to be around here for the 5 on this side, so you can come back out for the 8-ball there. So you got to pick your spot. Where you want to be on the 6? Ooh. Yeah.
Sorry, I was late.
No, that's fine.
I was given a mental lesson.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah. I know you were talking to Chris out there. Is he going to come in and hit some balls, or is he just going to stand around?
I don't know. He had his world qualifier, and he's kind of butthurt.
Oh.
Not like in a unmanly way. Just kind of in a. He knows he could have played better. He said he rattled a few 9s. And he said that he was, he came up here and he worked on a few things, and we worked on some stuff with him, and he was working on all those things while he's trying to play.
Yeah, we had that conversation last week.
Basically, and that's why I said, hey, when it's go time, man, get those things in your head one more time, and then put them away, and get up there and slow everything down. That's always going to be a problem. Slow it down to your level.
Mm-hmm.
And do your same shot routine, pre-shot routine like Mark Wilson teaches. There's no such thing as a hard shot once you have a straight stroke. Trust yourself and go put it on them. What I get for hanging out with you back here, I don't get to be part of the party out there.
Oh.
Missing all the fun.
That's all right.
What's up, Chastity? You're late. You beg for the streams every night, and we put on a great one.
Yeah, you're an hour late.
Come on.
That's all right. So, welcome though. Did I hear that Chastity and Eric will be back tomorrow? Did I hear that?
What day's today?
Saturday.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
She'll tell us.
Yeah. You guys coming in tomorrow?
Thought they said they were playing somebody or something. I forget.
I think it's Eric and JC.
Again?
I thought.
Oh, nice. They Sunday regular.
Yeah. Oh, here comes our first training. We're
kind of like the mini buffaloes from New Orleans. We got a train in our backyard. They got one elevated in their front yard. We also have one in our front yard that's elevated, but it's a block and a half away as opposed to this one, which is right in our backyard.
Yeah. That was just an engine.
Yeah. That was a short one.
Yeah.
The loud ones are about 3 a.m. or so.
Oh, man, those big heavy ones. They rattle the whole building.
Yeah. Our good friend Brian Daniels, I don't know if he's listening. I doubt it. He's probably driving that train. But he drives those trains, and he plays pretty good pool here in St. Louis. He's played a lot of matches for us, a lot of tournaments for us. We love Brian. Seems to be out a little bit, but she pockets the ball. This is a tight little ways to figure out. You could hit this with a lot of inside English and come into these balls and open them up. She's going to be stretched out over this table.
Yeah.
And I don't know if she's going to be able to put a good enough stroke on it. She didn't try to get over there. So.
Yeah, now what?
I would think we'll see a safety. I mean, she can try to cut this ball in the corner, but it doesn't provide for anything afterwards.
Yeah, it doesn't get you anything.
So I would think we'll see some sort of safety action here.
Yeah, if she really wanted to get creative. I mean, it might actually. I think it goes on the side.
Stop him too, huh, Chastity?
Yeah, so I think this ball goes on the side.
Nope, there's the safe.
She's playing safe, yeah. I thought if she really wanted to try and get at it, the combo of the 15-12 into the left side
looks like a fairly effective shot.
Yeah, she left Les not much to shoot at.
Les could follow through this ball with high inside English and maybe put the cue ball over by the deuce. Might be a shot. She could
she could just, without making it complicated, because she's not really one to use a lot of side spin.
Fire the 5-6 combo and draw back 2 rails to the end rail?
Yeah, not probably. I think more likely it'll be a... Oh, it just turned off. Yeah. Yeah, so she could see this 6 ball a little bit.
6 drops.
6 ball does drop. She gets a little roll there.
And a chuckle.
Yeah. Still, though, she's left with a tough shot on the 2. You can't take the 5 because you can't really open the 8. So, if she wanted to shoot the 5, she's got to go around those balls or try and stay above it and then shoot the 2, then get from the 2. You want that cue ball. Like, if she's going to not open the 8, then the cue ball's got to be a little bit below the side pocket. That's a little weird.
Stay down, follow through.
Oh.
A little quick on the backswing there.
Okay, well, it's going to get a little messy from here. I'm going to go see what's up with that scoreboard out in the room. I'll be right back.
Uh-oh. You guys are in for it now. It's unprofessional commentary time by Brendan Sullivan, guys. I own the Players Club. John Perkey is my fearless, whatever he is, chief technical officer, but he does so much more. I mostly sell JB cases and Predator cues, a few other things. But tonight, and most nights, we put on little action matches. Tonight we've got Les Simmons fighting Kathy Ogiles, and we're thrilled to put this match on for you. There's a chance Justin Bergman might show up here in a little bit. If he does, we'll try to get him on. We'll probably have some action going on after this. Can't tell you exactly what yet, because I just don't know. And then we've got tomorrow night, Eric Lacey and his lovely wife, Chastity Ann Lacey, will be up here to play a match. And as always, on Sunday night, I'm sure we'll have more. So you can always find us here. You can find us on our website, stlplayersclub.com, Facebook /STL Players Club. We're in Valley Park, Missouri. And thank you guys all so much for joining us, man. Oh, Gary, she absolutely has a chance. You're crazy, old timer. All right. What's Les going to do? Yeah, well, he just told me he might be ready to come out today or tomorrow and asked me. We tried to set up him and Chris Robinson, but I guess Chris didn't stay in town, so he had to get to Texas by tomorrow night. And he thought about coming here, but it was tough to make it all happen. We're going to keep working on some other pro matches for him. We'll get Justin back here. He's got a really wild end of the year schedule with the Moscone Cup and some training and some other things. But I'll bet you we'll have him in here once or twice or 10 times. Nice shot, Les. Don't like the outcome of where the ball went back to. Not sure that you had a lot of choice in the matter there, though. So let's see if Kathy makes another good decision. So she might be able to shoot this combo and run the cue ball 2 rails and leave it pretty safe. I'm not sure about that, but I can't see down in there exactly, but it looks to me like that might be available. A little 2-way. You might get these balls loose and possibly even make this ball. But I'd sure like to want to know that I was going to have something good to be safe on, not that I'm just going to sell out right here. All right, so let's see how she did. I don't think those balls go in the side pocket with very much ease. She could certainly cut the 2 up in the corner, I think. Yeah. Not too many places to hide from here with 3 balls out in the middle of the table. I don't know about that one. I'd like to think Kathy's the favorite to get out from here. Running 4 balls out in the middle of the table. A couple of them are hanging near the side pocket, just enough to not get hooked by that 2 ball here. When you get down on that ball. All right. That's a little bit like the halfway house here. It's going to be real difficult to not shoot this pink ball on the side. And it's going to be hard to hold your cue ball. So she's in a touch of a pickle right here. Let's see what she does here. So she is going to the corner. There's a side pocket there. So how are you going to punch this? She did, man. What a good job. She was able to punch it through there. So it looks like maybe with a good follow through top stroke, she might have really been able to get it through there. But she's fine now, so we'll probably see a much better stroke right here to get the shot on the 8. Yeah, that was a better stroke, but it didn't take. She needed a more little high inside to miss that ball and come back out for the 8. Now she's going to have a relatively tough shot here. This is there's some scratch implications here no matter which way you go. If you don't hit it the way you want to hit it. There's a bank shot here that might be prudent. You can leave the cue ball probably on the end rail. Nice shot. She's going to have to come on with one more right here. Less playing in sandals. I tried that a couple times. Wasn't a big fan of it. I have bad feet, though. I've hurt my feet several times already this year. So I just don't advise playing in sandals much for myself anyway. I'm sure some people think it's comfortable or have really great sandals. I don't know. I don't. So I caught a couple bad foot injuries already this year. A broken toe, a torn tendon or something in my right foot. And I just hurt my left foot again yesterday when I dropped my Harley. The back peg went through my foot as it laid on top of me. Nice shot, Les. She's going to get a real good shot here at the 8 ball. Kathy's going to give it to her. So that's going to bring Les back into the match here, down just 3-2. What's up, Cookie? How are you, sir?
Doing well. Hey, Mark,
Oh, killer.
keep all our cases.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, they'll be like liquor boxes.
Yeah.
I mean, he can't take 500 of
Right.
them. You know, yeah, they'll give him all the boxes he wants.
Badass.
Brentwood, Town and Country, and Chesterfield are the 3.
Brentwood, Town and Country, and Chesterfield. All right, I'll let my friend Marty know that. Thanks, Cookie.
Yep.
My good friend Marty Mart, he lives up in St. Anne, Missouri, is looking for shipping boxes. If anybody can possibly help my good friend Marty out. He's helped the Players Club out a ton. He's one of our best members. He's also my part-time boss. So if anybody out there has a bunch of shipping boxes, he's moving. He got himself and his beautiful family a nice house out in Troy, Missouri. So we're trying to help old Marty Mart out. He's looking for help. He helps everybody I know. Here goes Les on the break. She's breaking from the side. I don't know if she hits the second ball. Yeah, second ball hit is what we're looking at here. So she'll be trying to go into the 6 ball. Sometimes from this break, you can see the 8 ball squirt towards the side pocket, the left side pocket up here, if you hit it good. What's up, AJ? It went the other way. QB Custom Cues, my favorite, man.
All right, so for a second ball break, that's a pretty wide open table. A lot of times they don't always do all of that. Not a big collision or a big grouping of balls.
I get all the fun news, don't I?
Nice.
See the one above there, too?
Oh.
I didn't tell you about that one yet.
No.
Sorry, I got to keep some secrets from you.
Yeah, that's all right.
I like that one. But yeah, this one is good for our company.
Very nice.
Yeah. All right. Les Simmons, can she roll through this? She certainly can. She gets the break out, but she breaks it back in. I think it still goes, but not from there.
Yeah, definitely not from there.
I mean, there's probably some guys that could make it go, but I don't know if she's one of them. I don't think I'm one of them. That crazy Jameson New might be one of them. You know, that crazy Scott Frost likes to cut balls backwards. I got the displeasure of playing him one time.
Balls are awfully close together. I didn't even think Joe would try that.
Oh, Joey Vola?
Yeah.
Get the fudge out of here, man. Well, he wouldn't because he has other options. But if that was his option, he would have already shot it.
Yeah.
She's going to get a nice shot out of this, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, this is good.
So you can shoot the 10 and come around 2 rails into the 9 very easily. Now, if you shoot the 9, there's some traffic over there you got to avoid. You got to draw like under that brown 7 2 rails, or you got to hit it with like high inside to avoid it.
I think she's going to shoot the 10 for sure. I just can't see it. I mean, 8 ball's in the way. I mean, I like the.
I don't think the 8 ball is
pattern.
in the way too much.
You just
have to hit this with high inside. If you hit it with much else, you could end up.
Yeah, she's got to sweat the 7 and the 1.
She's going. Is she going low?
Yeah, she's going to try and get around the 7, I think.
Okay. So you think she's going low around it? She tried, but she was.
See, I was able to stay away from all of it. Now that's.
See, I was scared of that way going towards that side pocket at all.
Yeah.
I would have wanted to avoid that at all costs going near that pocket. That's just me, though. She might have known and felt real comfortable going into that rail.
Yeah. Johnny, there is a little bit of something in the middle here. The ladies did
Yeah,
decide
yeah.
to put something on there. We started with just going to be a fun challenge, and then they said, you know what? Let's make it a
Nah.
little interesting. So they made it interesting.
I tell you what, these two lovely ladies aren't much different than all the other pool players out there. They like to get it on. They like to be competitive. They like to have fun. Leslie's a normal competitor in all the Vegas tournaments. She's a normal competitor
Ooh.
in just about everything the APA has to offer. Kathy's played in all kinds of tournaments, and I've played her several times in doubles tournaments. She plays with her son Joe
Yep.
often, and this is
She
an awesome
mentioned
match.
that she went to Vegas 5 times in 3 years, and
Hmm.
with the APA, and she's like, okay, been there, done that, and I don't think she's too worried about getting back out there in that way anymore. But
No, I thought she went every year like as a planned trip.
no, she just I think well she's playing the in-house league at Kenny's, and
Oh, no
she
kidding.
plays
I didn't know that. That's a great
she
league
plays
out
that
there.
BCA out there too.
Kenny was a huge part in getting us started, so we always want to thank Kenny Vaughn out of Kenny's Bar and Grill. He let me run anything I wanted out there, and John and I first started the streaming company out there,
Yep.
and he basically just said yes to everything and helped me get my whole company up and running. Yeah, we've got. Oh, it's not okay. It's not right out there. Do we have to change that from out there?
No,
Oh, all right.
it should just work.
Oh,
I'll go take a look.
all right. Chief technical geek stuff not going smoothly sometimes. 99% of the time he does.
Yeah.
Every now and then geek stuff fails.
Geek stuff do fail from time to time. Sometimes it be like that. Quentin, I don't know. Do you want to come in and see what's going on? Right now, I don't know that we got anybody really ready for you. Lance had another friend from Illinois come in.
Oh, he did?
Yep, his friend Darren here. They're playing on the pit table right now.
All right.
Mike Byrne? No, never mind. Not Mike. Guy that kind of looks like Mike from afar is there.
Oh, yeah, Mike Burns took a spanking last night. He's probably licking his wounds.
Yeah.
He should have some ice on his ass. It should be chapped. He took a
little beating.
took a belt and then a brush afterwards.
Well, this is a weird shot. I mean, it's the only shot she's got, so she might.
This isn't really a terrible shot. It's not
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, it's just you're stretched out. You're kind of awkward with it. I
Yeah.
mean,
Now
if you
she's
make it, you got an option.
She got
plays
safe,
Yeah,
and
it was
she's
a
got
good two-way.
those balls still combo, but
Yeah.
you
Still
don't
a
ever
good-
really want to have a combo in your run out for a C player.
Yeah.
It's not. It drops everything down. Just because it's not always so much making the combo; it's getting a shot at the ball afterwards too, and getting an angle to get on the next ball or something like that. Those three things just make it. They drop your percentages of getting out dramatically when you're not a player. Like Joey Vola, like he could get out on this almost every time.
Mm-hmm.
The solids right now, if he was shooting solids, is only my point. Like,
Yeah, a little too much spin.
yeah.
Just
So
maybe being a little unfamiliar with how the balls work here.
let's see if she shoots this combo or plays a safe. Or I don't like the 6 getting cut up. I don't like the 2 getting cut down. So she could put this cue ball right on the rail and shoot the 6 in the corner, but that's awful close to the ball, and it's not a fun stroke to shoot.
Yeah, Mike, we got something going on a little bit different than normal. We're glad to have it. Jill, what's up? How you been?
What's up, Jill?
Yeah.
So, Jill, is this Mike O'Rourke's wife? Jill? I think that's right.
Honestly, I feel like I should know, and I don't.
Well, Mike
Sorry,
O'Rourke used to
Jill.
play pool, and I think that's where I met her, but I don't really know. I think I saw him in a picture together, but I don't know if that's how I know her.
Yeah.
Yep, she starts with the combo. She hits it great. She's got another shot. Let's see what she does with this cue ball, though, to maintain a line.
Yeah, she's a little straight here, so
Well, the 7 ball's a little back. That's the problem.
yeah, she can't just stop it. She's got to
Right.
either draw above the 8, so she can shoot the 7, then the 4, or she's got to do a weird pound it.
Yeah, she's
Hey, Joe, how's it going?
got some work to do.
Heard some people asking where you were. I'm guessing that
John O'Rourke.
I heard that you were working nights now, Joe. So
Am I crazy? Oh, Mike O'Rourke's out in Eureka. John
Yeah.
O'Rourke is the guy with
Yeah.
the beard.
I don't know.
Yeah, man, I'm messed up. I don't think I've seen. You guys do need to play more pool so we know who you are. You need to come down to the Players Club, Jill and John. Straighten us
Mark.
out.
Mark, your old long-term friend Kathy here on the stream.
Yep.
She hit that ball really nicely. She drew it back actually too far. But she was able to get above the 8, and that's fine. Now she just needs... I don't like trying to stop this ball necessarily.
Man, you just got to make this ball and get a shot. That's really it.
Yeah.
You can go high, come off a rail.
Yeah.
You can do...
I mean, and the camera looks like if you try to do a stop, you're sliding towards the 4.
Right,
And I don't like it. So just let it go forward, hit the rail, come off just above the 10, and you'll be fine.
Jung eliminated third place. Who knocked him out? Was it our friend Jesse Martin? I think that's who was left. I don't remember for sure. Oh, she rattle bangs it.
That's a little rough.
Yeah.
The stroke didn't look quite as smooth as we've seen from time to time, but it hangs up. So it makes this interesting. Both girls are going to make some similar kind of mistakes, and they're going to make some similar kind of great shots. So.
Yeah, absolutely. Mark, I had like 23 people come in here that I wanted your book, but
we need some more books.
We hadn't had you around, and we also need that Justin character around too. So,
yep.
We gotta get that Bergman kid back around here, man. We got a case for him to sign. We sold some Justin Bergman cases. I got one special Justin Bergman case that'll go up for sale soon.
Jesse got 4th. Nice.
Jesse, wow. He knocked out some big players that I saw. I don't remember who else was still in it then. Who else did I tell you? Tony Dye.
Yeah.
Would probably have been one.
Rick, this is a 7-footer, just standard bar box.
Yep. Must have been Tony Dye that knocked him out.
Yeah.
Well, he must have knocked out Jung too then. So it must be Tony Dye going to play Joey Vola for first place.
Yep. All right, Les has an awkward cut in the side here. She did well. She ties it up. 3 apiece now. And that does, let's see, that's 6 games of 8 ball. I think we're switching to 9. Okay.
All right.
Yep, so they are switching to 9 ball, and we're going to take another little player break. Which gives me an opportunity to order some food.
Oh, all right. Player break. I can handle one of those.
Yep.
Hey, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please don't go anywhere, man. We're going to keep rocking here. We got way more pool, and I'm sure we'll have some more stuff going. We really appreciate you joining us. This is Brendan and John from the Players Club.
Indeed. Rick, we have 2 9-footers here as well for some other challenge matches, and I expect we're going to see something happening on those a little bit later as the night goes on. But yeah, we'll be here for as long as people will I feel like hanging out, really. But like I said, so a little bit of a player break here. I would say probably 5-7 minutes maybe. So we'll be right back.
Yeah.
knew I was gonna leave myself nothing on the two. No idea. I said, no, we're doing it. Yes. Yeah, three else. This was the problem. He didn't know which side was. He literally had to be ready to go either way. I couldn't think. I had so much wind.
One had short side.
You know, so I had. Damn wider. Like, oh no, you guys are badasses. You get free fun. It's always part of that. You always try to park somewhere else.
Yeah, all the way back to the lock it, lock it. So there's only one. Yeah.
Oh, you're all right. Well, yeah, sort of. Been here before. Once we came through here. One time. The other place? I couldn't find it. I was like, I know it was like in here, but I didn't know where it moved to. All right, everybody, I'm back. Let's see, you guys all behave in the chat out there? Oh, nice, Mark. So you got your second, or not second, but another shipment in. Joe, do we sell cloth? I know we can get it. That's really more of a Brendan question. He deals more with the inventory than I do, generally. Okay. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that we can get some cloth if you guys need it. Wow, yeah, Jesus is really coming back in. I know Tyler had him stuck a lot earlier. Okay, so now we're entered the 9-ball section of the match. So in the USAM format, you play 6 games of 8-ball and then a maximum of 11 games of 9-ball. What's up, Mike? And so here we go. First rack of 9-ball. Let's see how she does on the break. She kind of lunged forward a little bit. She gets a ball to drop. The cue ball is going to spin in place and stay up. No shot on the 1. They are allowed to push out, and you can use a jump cue. Not that I expect either of them to actually pull one out. I don't think Leslie even owns a jump cue. They're not playing a 3-foul rule, that is for sure. Looks like she's going to go ahead and kick for it between the 7 and 9. Shimming rails, I don't know. When Brendan comes back in, I will be sure to ask him that. Well, we're getting a little bit of crowd here, and Brendan does like working the crowd, so he might be gone for a little bit. Well, that's fine, though. I'll be sure to get the answer. All right, Kathy, with the ball in hand on the 1, gets a little straight on the 2. Now we're going to look for, she's going to have to draw this ball back just to get underneath it to play a good safe on the 3, I would expect. Yeah, she's a little quick on the backswing there. She's not really getting the action she wants, but she drew it back enough. I think she's got a piece to at least get a good hit.
Well, he moved every 2 years. I don't even know if he's going.
Yeah, she does get a good hit, but she's going to leave a shot for Les. It looks like the 4 will pass the 9, so really the 6 ball becomes the real problematic ball on the table right now. Great shot. Now she's actually got herself in position where the 4, the carom to the 9 is an option. On the other hand, she could just make the 4 and kind of kill the cue ball a little bit and shoot the 6 in the lower left pocket as we look. She's going to get a bridge. It gets a little tricky to kind of finesse this ball with the bridge. So let's see what she tries to do with it. Okay, she broke it out. She can... Not sure where she can go with the 6 ball. I don't believe it banks around the 7 or 9. It would seem out of character for her to try and back cut this into the side. She might be looking at combo here. I think probably the easiest shot's probably just to feather the 6, put the cue ball under the 9. Right, you're just going to kind of graze off here slightly. Let that there, and then the 6 ball moves over to here-ish. If that angle's there, hard to tell. Yeah, right idea. She could have hit it a little bit firmer. No rail, though. Yeah. So, Karen was there. Or try to play it safe, but at that speed, she was clearly just trying to get under the 9.
Webcam address? I'm sorry. Yeah. Yeah, totally messed up my shot. All of a sudden, I wasn't thinking about the 5 ball anymore.
All right, so Kathy just trying to lay out her pattern here. I suppose the only goofy thing is you don't want to have to mess with the 9 when you shoot the 7 to get on the 8. You just don't want to have to mess with the 9 at all. Okay, so she's taking the 9 out of play, but she has left herself on the rail. So that gets a little weird. She did well, though. Good shot. And I think she can draw this under the side pocket. Just got to hit it clean. Good shot. All right, and Kathy takes the first game of the 9 ball.
Yeah, see? Should have listened to it.
Okay, she snaps one on the break. I didn't think the ball was going to make it, but it did trickle all the way in, and they are counting 9 on the break. That right there is one of my strongest arguments for why use a template, because the 9 just doesn't really go anywhere. Balls are all frozen. The 9 really, unless it gets kicked around, really, shouldn't really go anywhere.
Tell me the whole story. Gotta give me chapters.
All right, let's see if she can do it again here. Let's watch this 9. Looking to make the 6 in this corner. 6 ball goes straight in. So she's got the speed down pretty well. Table's a little weird. Well, once you get past the 1, it'll be a little weird. What's up, Sam? How you been? Yeah, I'm just I'm a big fan of not making the 9 on the break. I'm also a big fan of not making the 8 on the break. I just don't feel like you should win on the break, but that's my personal philosophy. I get that that's the rule and has been there forever, but doesn't mean that rules can't be modified from time to time. Guessing she's going to feather this ball and try and go down a little bit. She hit it a little full. Doesn't leave Les anything real tasty to shoot at. I'm going to look for her to duck behind the 9, put the cue ball between the 2 and the 9. That's kind of what I would expect her to do from here. There, she did it well. Good shot. You haven't played for like a year. Yeah, it's a long time, man. Things get weird. So here she's doing her kick measuring system here. She does this a lot. She does it quick, which is pretty good. It can be reliable. Personally, I have a problem losing my aim spot when I have to put most of the cue out there. She did a great job hitting it, and she's going to get a reward. Good return safe. So Les now has to try and come up with a kick, and I think the 5 ball is a little bit in the way if she wants to go off this head rail, unless she wants to go 2 rails at it. So instead of trying to come here and hold it a little bit, right, I'd rather just let the cue ball go a little bit more and come at it that way. Yeah, that really was a great kick, great return option. She's going to try and just let it slow, side pocket. She made a great hit and no rail. So now Kathy has a good look at a table here. A little bit of up and down. So 1 of the 2 of the 3 are all on that side of the table. The 4 and 5 are up here. 7's on the top side as we look. Joey's up 3-1 in the finals against Tony Dye down there at Kenny's, for any local players that know.
I worked in hotels. I was a GM, so I worked mostly days. I'm like, I want to let
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and guess that the 3 does pass the 7, but now she's going to have to worry about where she wants. Nope. She's lining up the combo. put a good move on that ball, and she would have came out okay. As it is, Les has an opportunity here. It's maybe not a great opportunity. She's going to have to stroke the ball either way. Now, some players are going to back cut this ball, right? So you put the 3 over here and then try and kill the cue ball and have it kind of do this little draw curve thing off the rail. That's not really a shot that I see her shoot. The other problem is that if she puts the 3 over here, right, and this cue ball is going to be running pretty close to here, so you could scratch. Or if you could just kind of really draw it in the same shot, right? Draw it and bend it off the rail. So I think she's just going to see what happens. Okay. So she didn't cut it quite enough, but she was going for that secondary shot. So now Kathy's looking to see what she can do with this.
We're not shooting enough to sit down. Yeah, we're just other ball we
Okay. Great job cutting the 3 ball in, using the 8 to stop her from scratching.
We get our money's worth. We use the whole course.
Okay, the 9 ball's got her hooked, and she's going for a kick system again. Let's see how well this works. I feel like the side pocket's a little bit in the way. Yeah. And the ball just opens up a little bit from over there. So now she gives Les ball in hand, but the 5-9 is now tied up.
I would be in a totally different place. I'm not getting that many, but it's more than I kill a lot of them. This is a one pocket table, so you can I wish I got to see those more. Like, actually, all my girls are going to this for karate. Really?
Carom shot, says Mark Montgomery. I think it might be there. Yeah, that is true. The 8 ball is a pretty big pocket from there. So let's see if she sees it. She it's not where she wanted to be. You can tell by her reaction, but I feel like that's probably the best place for her to be, to go for this carom.
We built the place next door. He helped me 100%. It was just me and him.
Hey, Brendan, can you watch a hit?
Okay, they're calling for a hit watch. We might be able to see a little bit better from this angle. Well done. Look out, cue ball. 5 ball stops it. Great shot. That was Brandon you just saw walking by there with a big smile on his face.
Unless you were a little bit taller.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. I know. It's all right. I got food that should be here shortly.
Man, it's so much fun out there. It's hard to come back here, man, but I always miss sitting around back here talking to everybody else out in the chat. I feel like I'm missing out either way I go.
Oh, speaking of, my food's right here. Be right
I
back.
need one of those player mics, John, so I can just talk out there. I think that's.
Somebody had a question about shimmying up rails and can you get cloth?
Yes, I can get cloth. Is this Joe Cisterno's asking? I just talked to your dad, I think, about it for quite some time. Yes, I can get cloth. Shimming up pockets, I do not have experience doing, although I have done it with somebody else. So could I accomplish that? You know, like what I would suggest doing is what I told him is let me have your rails. I'll take them to my master, and he can do them or watch me do them or do them with me or however it is we end up doing it, and we'll bring them back. That's the way. I want to get it right, man. Like I want to learn, but I want to get it right too. Like I'm not gonna. I like to under promise and over deliver. So yeah, and yes, I can get cloth. Yep, Joey Vola is a monster beast. He's a super beast. He can take it to just about anybody. He beat the dog shit out of me recently. Like every time we played a little straight pool. He beat me 200 to 50. What do you want?
I'm gonna eat.
Okay, have fun, buddy. John's going to be on a chief technical officer break. All right, Leslie Simmons going with the one rail kick on the 1. Gets straight in on the 3. She's down on the end rail. Let's see if she can figure out to get a little distance between that cue ball and the rail to get on that pink 4. I don't know if she has much more than that. You got to be careful here applying too much topspin. Sometimes it'll grab and fall right in the pocket. Justin Bergman did it on a famous 7-ball during the Moscone Cup. I've seen a few players do it since then. And the basics of it is you can have a cue ball off the rail up to an inch or so, or even more possibly. And you can hit that shot with straight top and make the ball. And while you think you have an angle, that cue ball can grab and follow it straight in the pocket. It's. I think you have to put a touch of inside on it on accident to make it happen, but I don't know that for a fact. Maybe if we have somebody out there smarter than me, they can tell us. And no, Mike, I did not. I really haven't had a lot of chances to get on my phone tonight. I've literally got a ton of messages, and I fired off a whole bunch of answers. I totally apologize if I didn't see yours. Unless was yours the one about Reyes? If that one's it, then I did see it. But I didn't have any time to do anything about it. I was on my motorcycle all day. Yeah, I did get it. I did see it. I did read it, and I did see it. But I haven't been able to do anything about it, and I haven't heard from anybody, so I don't know. And Justin, I did talk to Justin the last few days, so. But yeah, we don't know anything. All right. What's going on here? Do we have the score right? I got 5-4 we have marked up here. I see 5-3 on the table. Does anybody know if that's correct? Oh, dude. Mark, you caught me somewhere else, man. I wish I could tell you what I was thinking. That's what I get for trying to do a few things at one time. Man, I wonder if they have these coins right. Like I said, John's got 5-4 on the scoreboard here. Score is correct. We were moving in and out here. I just want to make sure it's right. I hope they have it right. I'm going to double check with somebody. 5-5 now. All right, Mitty, we're going to go with what you're saying. I appreciate you. We didn't have a very good transition there. John got called out. I jumped on. There's a fun party out here, man. We got about 10, 12, 15 people out here watching and playing and hanging out. It's a new crowd, new faces. This is kind of what I hope for. I love this place. I love all you guys. This place is for you if you love pool, if you want to play pool, if you want to get better at pool, if you're looking for a match to play pool, if you want to buy a pool stick. I think if you guys catch the drift, that's what we do here. I will. I think Les is back here. I'll tell her when she comes by. She's trying to grab a drink, I think, back here. I'm going to try to make sure I grab her, so I'm standing out of the booth here for a second. We think the score is 5-5. The coins are at 5-3. It was 5-4 we had on here, and then Les just won. I think. Tell her we think she needs to move it twice. We think it's 5-5. She should be out in a second. All right. We hear apparently Les doesn't like moving her coin very often, so this is not a new phenomena for her. I'm just teasing her. I don't know if that's true. It's just a rumor I heard. Oh, man, that's why I don't like John's chair. I had it up on the board. Couldn't tell what was wrong with it. All right, so I think we got the score settled. Les knows now. She's going to walk up here and move her coin, I think. 5-5. We're going to 9, so it's basically a race to 4 now. Les is going to get ready for a power break. She's going back and forth. This is a kind of a little place, right? And so it's a little chillier outside. So every time the door opens, it might let a few degrees in right up there near the front. But then as these girls get playing, you get a little bit warmer. I know I get about 10 degrees hotter when I play pool. I don't know, but I'd bet it's the same for women. Most of mine's due to my adrenaline and stuff, I would think. But I don't know. It might just be the activity or getting my heart rate up a little bit. I don't know. But I would think it'd be the same thing. So you see her going back and forth with her sweater and whatnot. Puts a nice stroke on that one. I like that break. I like that break a lot. That looked really nice. So she's got a really good chance to run the balls here. So where are my 9-ball players at, man? Do you have to hit high inside on this and come down to the pro side? It looks like it'd be real hard to get onto the other side without clipping the 8-ball. Yeah, she ran into the 9. I didn't like going that route. I would have put inside on it and tried to come back on the pro side of this 3. So she's going to have a kick shot here to Trace Chase. Wonder if she tried to put left on that ball or inadvertently put left on that ball. I would think she tried to do it. It looks like she had a fairly good amount of it. Hey, Mike, message me, man, before you guys come up. Let me know what's when and where, stuff like that. All right, she's trying to find her spot. Looks like it's right before the side pocket to me, but she looks like she's going after it. I'd go before it with some right-hand spin. She went after it, and she went way long. Yeah. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be just a touch disappointed in her ability to judge that one. I think she could have measured that one out a little bit better. She's been playing pool for quite enough time. I think I can be critical there, that I think that's a skill that she should be a little bit better at. Measuring kicks, one-rail kicks. One mistake people make is measuring at the front of the rail, I think. I don't know how I do it. I don't kick very good either, though. I'm not going to sit here and... I just think going after the pocket there, it looked like you would have to spin it backwards, even just logically looking at it. But things always look different down at the table, too. They don't always look the same. So this game's a whole lot easier from up here than it is from down there. We all know that. You've all seen me shoot, probably. Terrible. I play just about one skill level, maybe above these girls. Well, she's going to leave Les another kick shot. Now she has a side pocket that's a little bit in the way if you want to use 2 rails. So going 1 rail into this ball, though, doesn't have a ton of future. So you can't hit the cue ball before the side rail, though. I think you'll miss the whole 5-ball. And after the side rail, I think you would just push it towards the 6. So let's see what she's going straight into it. Nothing there. Gets it the second time to the rail. Bingo, bango, boingo. That one counts too. Kathy's going to come up to a bank shot or a safety or a two-way. I think I'd play a two-way here. Bank this ball in the hole. Little low right-hand English. Spin. I think you might have to spin down below the 6 and out. But you could overcut it some different ways. There's some ways you could play with that and get it to do what you want it to do. It's a fun thing about one pocket. You get to twist a bunch of banks a bunch of different ways depending on where you want that cue ball to end up. So you get a little used to hitting some weird balls like this. I think you'd try to come down there around it. Kind of get close to it. It's kind of a two-way, kind of a safety. You should have a good way to play another safety using the 8 or 9 and some rails and some distance if you need to. So I like that shot option there, but we got some. Are you done eating already? Good Lord, man. Did you taste it? Huh? You don't have to go quick for me. Huh? Shit.
I just ate half, so that way I got something to eat later.
All right. However you want to look at it. Get a little flavor saver in the go-to.
I was hungry.
It's fine with me, buddy. You saw me hungry earlier.
Yep.
We've had a few really nice shots here. A few not so as nice. How do all these girls play pool in sandals? I just see another girl in sandals over here.
Yeah, that's Mike's.
My feet hurt walking in tennis shoes. And I've got nice tennis shoes on, too.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm old and I have bad feet, so there's that.
Could be a factor. All right, so what are we looking at here? Draw shot on the 5 to try and get a bad shot on the 6.
Man, I don't know. That's a lot of draw shot.
Yeah.
And there's stuff in the way, including a pocket, the 9 ball, bad angles, and,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Not a fan of this position, but I think you just got to try and make something.
There's a cross bank safety that I know she's not going to hit, but just for fun, let's say it. So you're going to hit the 5 this way, right? The whole idea, though, is to get the cue ball to come 1, 2, 3, and out here, and hopefully this ball will end up down in this range.
Oh.
How'd that line get there?
When I move the mouse.
Oh. So, I mean, but that's like, she's not going to shoot that shot. I just don't believe for a second. I believe she's going to try to make this ball and get a look at the 6.
Mm-hmm.
If she puts a nice little draw stroke on it, just a nice soft one like that, she'll get a look at it.
Yeah.
So I like that a lot.
Great shot. Good control.
It was kind of a weird draw stroke because it's not a great draw stroke. You kind of have to put a bad draw stroke on that to get right there.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know,
you don't hit a lot
or
of
a
the
soft
bottom of the
draw.
cue
Or,
ball. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're hitting, not even a whole tip below center, really.
Yeah. Well,
Just
I
enough
hate
to
to
get
say
some
this, and I don't mean it in a
rotation,
bad way. It's just almost that a
I know
lower
what
skill
you
level
mean.
player can accomplish that shot. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Like
Because
that-
they may think of like, I need to really put a big draw stroke, and that's the most.
Not
you're
a
gonna
big
get
one,
out.
but they'll put a bigger one on it than what they think,
Right.
and then they will get there because,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep. Just
But it's kind of a
cueing and
nice, soft,
accuracy.
easy draw stroke that like a player with lesser stroke has to hit a little more,
Yep.
which is natural for them to hit it like that. So that's what I think it worked out. I could be wrong, though.
So, but she's not out of the woods, though. I mean, she's going to look at the 6,
at
but I
all.
think she's going to have to use the 9 to hold position for the 8, which isn't going to leave a great shot on the 8 either.
I don't think you can. I think you have to try to spin this ball in maybe with some outside English and hold the cue ball.
Outside, she didn't have any ball to really get up on.
Yeah, I don't like it. I mean, I
Yeah.
don't like.
I mean, the tangent line goes around the 9. So I think a little bit of inside like that to hit the 9, but then she overcuts it.
Yeah, well, this might be effective. This is not a easy solution to this problem here. Naturally, you might think fire the bank and just see what happens, but that doesn't have a lot of future in it, to be honest with you. You need some luck and some hope and some wish.
Yeah, you're just going to play the cue ball and try and leave the cue ball behind the 8 and 9. And 6 ball is going to be up by the side pocket.
I think for for what they're trying to do, just getting the 6 ball to the side rail is huge. Now she does.
Yeah.
It happens a lot in Missouri. They caught the winder.
Yeah. But, that's about the only shot, really, and it's a big gap between the 8 and 9. I mean,
Yep.
So Les definitely has the outside edge. I don't know if she's got enough to make it straight in the hole.
It's a.
But even if she does make it, getting back on the 8's no good either. I mean, that's no picnic.
I'll tell you, as Joey Vola told me, this ball's so dead it's not even funny. It's so dead it's not even funny.
Yeah.
Cross bank.
Yep.
Fire in the hole.
Yep. Natural shape on the 8.
Yeah, it's got to go
Straight
right.
up and down.
Oh no, she goes with the slow spin cut.
Yeah.
Doesn't get it. We're gonna get to see a positional shot here.
Yeah.
I think you can hit straight high ball and get real nice on the 8 possibly, but you're gonna be really stretched out. She's gonna find in a second.
Yep.
Really stretched. Yep. Get up there. Yep. Yeah, it's a problem.
That's a problem for anybody.
Yeah. Yep. It always looks like, oh man, I got there. I'm perfect. I'm easy on it. Oh wait.
I'm not left-handed.
Yeah, I'm not that tall. I don't have that long a reach, and now I have to use this stinking thing. And she did it well.
Yeah. Good clean. Stayed off the rail. And it's real easy to end up with the cue ball on the rail there if you're trying to help the angle at all.
Easy to end up real long there too, to just make the ball.
Mhm.
And she didn't. She got just aggressive with enough that she got herself a better chance of making it than not. And I don't love her chances of running both balls here well above 60 or 70% at most, just because this is the shot you're going to get next.
Yeah. Well, it's
This is
everyone
what I was
hits
a-
that ball way harder than they think they need to.
I know, but
It's
it's
so
because
easy
hitting
to
it too
do.
soft is the death sentence. You got a bank shot.
Yeah.
Hitting it too hard, you got a long shot.
Yeah.
So she chose too hard. And I'm just saying, like, obviously they don't know. I shouldn't say they don't know. They're not comfortable using some crazier position, which there was some different things you could do there. You could go 2 rails.
Yeah,
you
a
could
lot of
go-
guys would have drawn into the rail,
Yeah, some
into the
other-
corner and come out. You're crossing the line though, which kind of
Right.
goes against position play.
Right.
Looks like
I'm
that
just saying
tournament's
Claire's-
getting-
Also, Joey got first, Tony Dice second, and Jungerman pulled in third. Thanks, Mike, for the update.
Yeah.
Jungerman going in deep. Maybe we'll get a little overflow.
Yeah.
Maybe Jungerman will stop by. 9 ball's going to end up on the rail, though. This isn't going to be pretty, I don't think.
That's
And that's a cross bank, too. You can't really hold that one. But you know what this is almost lined up for? Just dig it. Side pocket. Kick it. Just get underneath it. Kick it inside. Almost.
If I'm going to do something goofy,
I like the
cross
cross
bank.
bank.
I mean, yeah.
But
I
you
think
could
she's gonna
scratch.
cut it. I expect her to try and cut it or play safe.
Really?
Yep.
No.
Yep. She doesn't bank.
No, I know. I'm just teasing.
I mean, there's 3 things you can do with this ball.
Shit, Justin would cut this ball.
Oh yeah.
He wouldn't bank this.
No.
I believe. I think I would bet Justin would cut this ball and not bank it.
Oh yeah.
I think I would cut it and not bank it, but I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Mostly because of the scratch factor I wouldn't like.
Yep. No,
She's going to marry up to it. Look at that.
She's going to get away with a little bit here.
Now, can you throw this ball? No, they're not touching. They're not even close to touching. There's
Yep,
space
now
there,
we're
so
gonna
she's going to
watch
have to
the
cut
hit,
it.
Yeah.
She's going to be severe angled cutting this ball backwards, I think.
Yeah.
So there shouldn't be any watching the hit that should be come up.
No, it definitely shouldn't be an issue.
She should
but-
be shooting almost over this way.
Yeah.
I think. Now we have to see it again, but I think that's where it was lined up last I saw it the other view. Well, I like that view, though. At least we know they're not touching. Yeah, see, so this ball looks like it's lined up to come straight this way. So, yeah, she's going to have to cut the snot out of it to get the ball to travel that way, don't you think?
Yep. Every time I go to move the mouse while you're still drawing and I move the mouse, a little software freaks out a little bit.
So, yeah, I don't know if she can even... I would assume she can cut and spin the ball enough. She's going airborne. You need to get some right
She's not
spin
gonna
on
get
this.
any- yeah, this is going to hit full, I think.
It could, but yeah, I don't. Oh, she way overcut it.
She spun it in, yeah.
She overcooked it.
Overdid it. Looks like there was more of a gap there than we even saw from either angle.
Hey, just like we talked about earlier, though, she knows she can do that. I don't think she was uncomfortable there at all. I think she knew she had to get it over close to max or for her, and she went for it and just overcooked it a touch. And I don't mind that as much. It's like when I see a good player, a semi-good player, start overcutting balls. That teaches me that they know that they can get out there if they have to. A lot of players, like you just see them, they constantly undercut balls. So I'm kind of excited that it worked out like that for her. That's not a bad, terrible miss.
Oh, Jesus only trails Tyler by 5 now.
Yeah. A lot of heart, buddy, when you're getting pounded like that by a kid. It looks like,
Yeah, Tyler was up something huge quick yesterday.
Yeah.
And
16 to 5, I think I saw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was big. He's crawling back.
Now, the same thing happened when Tyler played, excuse me, please. When Tyler played Chris Robinson now, he had a pretty good lead on him, and it got back to like 50-50. I think Chris even grabbed the lead for a 30-second span or so.
So it could happen.
Yeah, so maybe Tyler's got a little weak middle game and he finishes strong. I don't know. I'm just teasing him. Like, I don't think that's the case at all. But pool's funny, man. Just things happen, Sometimes they all go one way for a while. Sometimes they switch. Sometimes they don't. It's like blackjack. People who think your luck has to change, well, you're just wrong. It does not have to change. The percentages and everything say that it will. The do factor does exist, but it doesn't always exist. 'Cause sometimes you can piss off the pool gods, the blackjack gods, the gods of craps, who are the meanest gods of all, by the way, if you didn't know, or the most vengeful. But yeah, it just doesn't have to do what you want it to do. Streaks don't have to end.
She hit that ball really well.
Look at that freaking stroke.
That was really well struck.
Jesus. Fell right between the winder there.
Mm-hmm.
She's going to have to put a stroke on this one. 2 rails, not for this 3-ball, though. There's 1 rail. There's the second rail.
Yeah,
she needed a little more juice. We'll see what she's got now. This is going to take a pro-level stroke here to get this cue ball there.
Yeah.
And I don't mean like a monster stroke. It's just going to take a perfect one.
You got to be real pure, low outside from here.
I don't think you really need much outside.
Oh, yeah.
I think almost just a good straight low. Like, oh, man, did she hit that ball good.
Yep, she got it.
See what I mean about good missing? I mean, she'd missed that ball, but it wasn't. She put a good stroke on it. I think she got a little quick again.
Yeah.
And Leslie, by the way, we were talking outside. Like I didn't really point it out, but she knew that she's been popping up and not finishing, following through.
Yep. We talked about it.
And Kathy, I hope someone's telling her she's just getting a little quick on her elbow, her rotation from her 4-swing back swing, her swings, her swingers. She's not swinging well with others, and yeah, no, her just transition from her.
There's no pause, right? She does her warm up. Bleh.
It doesn't have to be a pause. Like I don't think Mark insists on that or any instructor, but I think that she's speeding up though.
But yeah,
like
her practice strokes don't match her speed.
Even
stroke.
her final backstroke is faster, and her final 4-stroke is faster.
Yeah. So it's there's no transition from
especially on the harder shots
to the actual delivery of the cue. That is true.
And I think I found that too. I get a little quicker even on the harder shots when you should get a little even slower on.
Yeah.
And when I say slower, I mean a better, purer stroke, not a quicker.
Yeah.
Let's just see how fast we can get this over with a stroke.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of that. Like, I don't want to look at this anymore. Just send it.
That's one thing that, like, when people accuse Justin of being slow, it's because he won't shoot a ball unless he knows he's going to make it. And that's one of the reasons why he never misses. He'll be perfectly set when he's going to go shoot that ball.
Yeah, he'll shoot it when he's darn good and ready to shoot it.
I tell you what, though, like I played him once in a tournament when I don't think he really was carrying what happened, and he was giving me a 16-7 race. He beat me 16-4, and he wasn't really trying, but he couldn't not get out.
Right.
It was just like he was one punching almost everything, but it was
could
just
be on his phone having a conversation,
right?
And just running out at the same time.
But everything was just going perfect for him. Balls are always spread out. They were always just. But I'm like, how do you make this game that easy? Like we watched Mike and Ronnie last night, and the game wasn't that easy.
Right.
And Justin doesn't, but it's like Justin's not magic. Like he was just punching the balls around, and he wasn't really. It wasn't like he was just playing to perfect positions. He was just playing to get a little shot, get another little shot, get another little shot. It was out.
Yeah.
Every now and then you'd see him take one seriously, but he can play damn near perfect without trying. But then when you add trying involved in it, when he puts everything into every shot, like at one of these big tournaments or for a big money game, I mean, my God.
It's impressive.
Yeah. What I wonder, though, is does he really play better when he takes more time and plans everything out perfect than he does when he doesn't? I don't know.
Well, that's kind of your. It's like
People
if you
accuse
judge
me of
about a
lately
guy,
working on my mechanics too much and playing too slow.
Yeah.
You know. What's up, Chris? Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. I'm gonna take a break real quick, guys. Let John play with you for a minute. What's the score here, man? I don't want to miss the ending for sure.
6-5.
6-5.
Kathy's got
Leslie's
2
on
balls.
the 8. Or no, Kathy's on the 8. Man, I
Kathy's,
apologize.
Got the 8 ball hanging in a little natural position here. Don't put any spin on it. Just natural high ball, up and down. Well, she hit
She's
that
gonna
ball
get there,
full.
I think. Nope, she didn't get
Yeah.
there.
No, she hit it at the speed to hit the 8 ball thin, but she hit it full and took all the speed away, changed her tangent line, and now she's got this. I don't even know if I even call this a tester. This is a tough shot, tough situation. Super thin cut one way or tricky bank the other. Trying to come up with some kind of safety from here is no picnic either. Oh, she banks it in.
Did she really?
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. What a shot to tie it up. Yep.
God damn it, I missed it.
I really, honestly, I didn't expect her to bank it from there, so I was waiting to see what the safety option was, and then she banked it right in. Everyone cheered. What a great shot. That was an extremely well hit ball. All right, so we got a race to 3 here. Race to 3 to finish it up, and then I guess we'll see what's coming up next. We got a couple players in the house. Everyone's kind of looking to do a little some. So we will have something on the stream after this, in case anyone was wondering. I just don't know what yet. But one thing is for sure, with this many players, and I say this many, there's like 7 or 8. It's not like we're filled to the brim with like 30 people or nothing like that. It's a full house for us, especially considering the state of the world. But it is what it is. All right, so Kathy made a ball in the break. She's got no look at the 1. So push out option. I think she's just going to make sure that you not give Les ball in hand. Says, okay, try it from there. Yeah, what does she have from here? Don't believe the 1 banks around the 3. It will bank on the top right corner as we look. The cue ball might run into the 2 or the 3, depending if she hits it draw or follow. If she wants to try and play a safety. I'm not really sure here. Yeah, Mike, that's true. 10 would be a full house. Okay, so she went safety down there. I say that only because if she had made the one on the side, she would have nothing really to look at on the 2. I think it went a little closer to the pocket than she was wanting, but she almost got the cue ball into the 6. And Kathy's looking at where the cue ball is going if she cuts this one in. I don't believe that scratch is in play. Yeah, it's close. You can see the cue ball was kind of heading that direction.
Yeah, well, that must be interesting. It must be interesting.
Well, with nothing really going on the 2 ball here, might as well shoot at the money ball. Oh. Wow. Well, now the table just got real interesting. The 4 balls buried. The 2 and 3 are no problem. But if I'm Les, I'm looking to see if I can shoot the 3-9 combo from here, because now you just got to work on it. Getting from the 2 to the 3. And I don't know that, I don't know what kind of angle she's got. I don't think she's got a real good one. My goodness, she's so far away from the cue ball. Okay. That's fine. Now you got to bank at it. She got something to do with it. You just got to bank at it. That's it. You don't really have a choice. Yeah, Ray, I can't believe that ball stood up. She got it. Great shot. One step closer to the finish line. But holy cow, that distance from the tip to the cue ball, that's massive. Yep, I'm just double checking the coins. Les is not used to scoring with the coins, so it's not something that they really have to do.
It's going the other way. Things are changing.
Yeah, Ray, it really was a nice bank. I mean, basically, you just got to shoot it. The 9 was in there kind of deep enough. You couldn't just get close. You had to just make the ball, and 3 ball followed it in as well. Okay, that was an odd thing. She didn't quite hit the rack very well. The 1 ball squirted in the side, but the wing ball, which was the pink 4, didn't even move out of the rack. So that's a little mishap. So just making the 2 ball is a nice challenge, and then to have anything to look at the 2 or the 3 afterwards would be a nice bonus. Yeah, Ray, I really thought. I mean, she hit that 259 really well. But that's 9 ball. And, you know, these, like I mentioned before, I mean, these diamond bar boxes can be a little stingy. Kathy's very diligent about that kicking measure system. She does it all the time. There's definitely nothing wrong with that. She does well, and she's going to get a reward from this one, too. She's got the cue ball in the stack. No, I don't know if Les knows this, the shot, but I mean, it's a, you know, it's a 2-rail kick from there. Not how I drew it, but that would really be the only way she's getting to this ball. I mean, I suppose, well, I don't even like trying to come off this way because, I mean, that ball is huge. This 8 ball is no good. I think you just got to try and lean over, go in, out, right? That's it. That's what you got to do. And honestly, just hope that you don't make it. But I don't know. She's going 1 rail at it. Maybe with a little bit of spin. You can get there with a little bit of spin. Yep, good hit. Got a cue ball after the fact. Yep, got a cue ball. Got a rail. Okay. Oh, wow. I thought the 6 was going to hold it. Ends up going around the 6. Now, let's see what are we looking at here with this 4-9? Yep, just float up table, leave the 4 stuck behind the 7. Real smart shot there. Good selection. Knowing that that 4 is not going anywhere. Just leave her back there. Now, the 4-7 actually looks like it's pointed right at the pocket, right underneath Les's shoulder. Kick off the end rail and go right into it. A little bit of speed, a little more speed than that, because you got to get a rail. 7-ball got a rail, but yeah, if she put a little funk in that ball, I think the 7-ball would have went, and she didn't have a shot. All right, now what? 4 to the 5 is what she's concerned about here. If she can stay, she can avoid the side pockets and come back out to the middle of the table, maybe a little bit parallel with the 8. Should be okay. Yeah, this looks like that's that one kind of goofy angle where you're looking at it and you think, I might scratch. Cue ball's going towards the thing, and then you think, oh, I got to get out of it. Then you can talk yourself into some weird shots. Yeah, now she's looking at the, see? Or if she backcuts this ball, I don't know that she can hold the cue ball. Excuse me. All right, well, that definitely worked out. If she had made it, she'd have something on the 5. As it turns out, she got the 9 in the way. Good hit. Oh, little carom on the 7. Nope, doesn't go. Wires up to 4-8 though. Maybe I shouldn't say wired. You got to hit this ball pretty good. You can't just hit anywhere on the 4 to get this 8 ball to go. But I do expect her to make the 4-8 combo. And then you do have to worry about getting a shot on the 4. You basically got to let the cue ball go back and forth twice. And she did. But now look at this. The cue ball and the 4 are both froze on the rail, or darn near, and you got to shoot past the side pocket. Yep. That is a tough, tough shot. And let's see, looks like the 4 ball did not pass up to side pocket, so Les is going to have cross corner bank. Shoot and stick right there, cross corner drills. You're straight in on the 5. Shoot the 6-7 combo. All right, this is that. This is a very popular cross corner bank for a lot of players. I think you got to shoot it. You could maybe back cut the 4 into the side, but then the cue ball runs into everything, and there's not a lot of no guarantees coming out of that one. I like the shoot and stick on the 4. If it comes short and it goes back under the 5 and 9, you probably get safe. Yep, just like that. Or you could 3 rail it. Sometimes that works out too. Yep, smart shot. Don't try and force a position. Now she's got to deal with running a ball down the rail past the side pocket. You got to hit it clean. It's not even like a 1 degree overcut. It's like half a degree just to make sure you don't hit that rail. You can actually be out. Well, with that 7 ball, you can actually overcut this a little bit, but definitely err on the side of overcutting. No. Yeah. Oh, what we were just talking about. Side pockets. Yeah, Ray, sometimes I call them correct. Sometimes the table just dictates it, and you play enough 9-ball or you watch enough 9-ball, which is more the case. You kind of know how this is all going to work out. Yep. And we were just talking about playing out of the, balls out of the jaws are so tough. Because you can literally hit 50% of that ball and make it. So it's all about how you pay, how thin you want to hit it to get your position. She hit that one a little thin, which is why she's all the way down here. Yeah, oof. She gonna give it up? She does give it up. That puts Les on the hill. Come on, button. Do the thing. Oh, Tom, you are so right. My tagline on AZB and has been this for 10 years is that my knowledge is greater than my execution. It's the nice thing about being in the booth, though. I don't have to actually execute the shots. I just have to call them. All right, I'm gonna see if I can get Brennan to start working on our follow-up match, because our surprise match so far looks like it might not be happening. So we need to start the rustling and the barking and the negotiation. And yeah, Ray. And the other thing I noticed on that shot too, when she shot that 9, like if you watch her, and Brendan and I talked about it too, you know, her speed of the pre-strokes, you know, when she's kind of getting in line, and then her final stroke doesn't match it at all, right? There's a speed swing difference. But also what I've noticed is that she doesn't even pull back the full way on her final stroke for her delivery, and it doesn't match, you know, her pre-strokes. Like if her pre-strokes, let's call it our, let's say it's a 6-inch distance that she's swinging from, you know, full back to full forward, but her delivery stroke is much less than that. It might only be 4 inches. Mike. Okay, Les gave it back. I think it was a good option. Kathy might be. I think Kathy's going to be getting away with this. That ball's hung up on the point. It's very difficult to try and throw that ball backwards off the point. Les has to tie. You know, she's got to try it. But then, what do you do with the 2 there? If you just kind of roll into it, maybe try and overcut it to do a thing, and then you get stuck under the 9. Yeah, that ball comes off the point. Like it doesn't throw in like we think it's going to. Oh, here comes Kathy's measure again. I lose my aim point on the rail when I hold the cue out there in space. She's been. Well, that was weird. I don't know if she caught the point or just put a whole bunch of accidental spin on it. That ball came off the rail. Very strange. What up? You gonna? All right, so this table is a little strange. The 2 balls a little goofy. Now, I mean, if she wants to, you know, you just come off this ball and come down here. Now, maybe not where I drew the line, but if you wanted to play the 2 on the side, right, you got to get all the way down there. Otherwise, you're playing a 2-5 combo. But I don't think I got it in time. But the distance between her tip position and at rest when she's addressing the cue ball is just way too far away, in my opinion. And Kathy gets right up on the ball. She does really well. Good fundamentals. But her delivery stroke, yeah, that would be. So Kathy, if you come back and you watch it and you've watched this far, here's the one thing I would say is that you need. I would suggest just working on your rhythm and on your timing of your delivery stroke compared to your pre-strokes. It's a pretty noticeable difference. And I think it'll improve your accuracy. I would say probably an easy, you know, 5 to 10% more accurate. Maybe more. All right, so
All the same.
well, Les is looking at another kick shot here. Let's see how she can do. Now she does more of a visual kind of mirror look at the ball. rarely have I ever seen her actually step through the steps of that one rail kick. Yeah. Yeah, kind of misjudged how much room she had there. So now Kathy's got ball in hand. Mark, you wanted to see the other view. We can do that from here. Now the balls are open, though, so this is dangerous. 7 to the 8 might be the only real kind of problem just because both balls are kind of tough. You know, they're up near that third diamond. In playing position, you know, to get on the right angle. They're not, you know, it can be tricky. It can be tricky for a lot of players.
Never heard anything bad about it either. That's good things.
Oh yeah, man, to speed control. I think everybody struggles with that no matter how long they play. Well, not everybody, but most everybody struggles with speed control. If this doesn't hit the 4, oh, it didn't have enough speed we were just talking about. So, now what? I kind of expect her to just lightly graze off it. Put the cue ball down by the 9. Put the 4 ball behind the 7. Oh, she's going a different way. No, she's looking again. I don't know. I mean, Les is on the hill, so she's got to really tighten up and make sure that Les can't get a good hit or can't get safe. She's going to try and play the 4 off the 5 or just get the 4 down there. Okay. There you go. That'll work. All right. Might need some eyes on this one. What's funny about me personally, I mean, this is a pretty, everybody kicks that ball. Personally, I'm terrible at that. I'm kicking this way just because I feel it's way less of a chance for me to, for it to be real questionable. Because then it splits. Let's see, the 5 ball went down, so yeah, good shot. Yeah, she hit it good. Now what? Now we're going to do another little safety battle. Does she have the right angle to just kind of come off here and put the cue ball behind the 7? Or can she just straight up bank the 4? Banking the 4 doesn't really get us anywhere, though, as far as whatever. Uh-oh. 5-9. What's going on here?
No, but on diamonds, you can go around first and you can't. It's like an optical illusion. It's in there deeper than it looks. Trust me, you're not the first.
Yeah. Mark, well, the fact that the 5 ball went straight down table and not towards the left side rail was my indicator that it was a good hit. But if she split them simultaneously, then it still goes to her either way. Cue ball. Yeah, it's rough. Did a good shot. She overcut that one a little bit. Yeah, Tom, for overcutting things, man, that can be almost more frustrating than undercutting things. And now what do you do here? It looks like the 5-9 is pretty close. But do you want to try and shoot the 5-9? And then if you don't make it, you leave the 9 ball jarred up with your opponent? Yes, Mark, yeah. So she split the 4 and 5. I think if it's simultaneous, then it counts as a good hit. But I think even from the angle that she was coming in, if she had hit the 5, even simultaneous, the 5 still should have went forward, like towards the rail, towards the long rail.
About 10 different groups of them too. They all know, not all of them know each other, but some of them do and some don't. He doesn't know all of them.
Okay, what is she looking at here? She's looking at kicking this ball. Ah, man, I don't like it. You know what I mean? If I'm really gonna go, I don't think she's got enough to even shoot and stick, right, and just send the 5 ball out. That could be an option. She could also cross over this ball and let the cue ball come back and forth, and the 5 ball zips down here. Like, that's an option. I just don't want to put this 9 ball in the jaws of my opponents on the hill. Okay. I mean, the 9 ball's hanging, but there's no real easy way to it, so that's all right. Go for the win, says Ray. Yeah, she did. Yeah, at least it didn't hang. I mean, she hit at a good speed. Almost too good. I went back and forth twice. Uh-oh, is Les going to get a little roll here again with the 7 ball? Oh, that's brutal. I mean, not for Les, but it's brutal for Kathy. Like, and these are the little rolls that just make the game, drive everybody nuts. Oh, there's no way. There's no way I'm one rail kicking this ball. Not me. I mean, especially on the way this table takes spin, like it's a little weird. Like I think you got to hit right somewhere in that little area there, and then go right at it. But you got to make sure you hit really accurate on the cue ball. Oh, almost. Almost.
Well, he knows math. Or Dan, I'm sorry, Dan.
So, but I do kind of feel like at their level, like they should be able to slightly masse a ball. I mean, the cue ball was like here, so you could have slightly curved around that ball. I mean, if that's too much, I mean that gives you a shot. Because you can even hit this if you hit the rail here, then you get the rail first the ball. I just feel like I don't feel like you're asking a whole lot, but. I guess we'll see. Okay, how's her speed here? She's overran it, and I can't tell exactly what that angle is. But if she hits like a nice power stop shot and slides the cue ball there, if she can do that, or maybe even if it goes here, but this is a tough shot. There's betting the game on this one. Oh, she was almost straight in. So that's even better. Great shot. I thought she had a little more angle than that. So the fact that she was able to just follow it forward and get under there. Now, I'm going to say it, but I hope she's not thinking it. This is not the time to think about all those other times you try to shoot a ball by the side pocket. Right? Zero in. Get your fundamentals straight. Nothing fancy. All you have to do is make the ball. Oh, what was that little pokey poke? She tried so hard to be slow and deliberate, and then it was just kapowie, real quick. Les. Mechanics. All right, so Kathy's got a real awkward bank in the side or a real tough cut.
The guy that bought it, he put 1,700 miles on it.
I mean, if you really want to get nuts,
Yeah.
like if you want to get real nuts, you come in off this ball with a bunch of draw, some outside, and you go right at the cheese. But that is not easy. I'm not even sure that angle's even there. Holy crap, what a shot. What a shot. God, don't even make her shoot the 9-ball for that. Jeez. Well hit. Great shot, Kathy. Great shot. Right, Chris? That was amazing. That's a great shot for anybody. I don't care who you are. And she hit that ball clean, too. It didn't hit a rail on the way by. She hit that ball good. I'm just telling you. You know what? I got a thing for that.
How strong is that?
Yeah.
Jimmy and I. So actually, ask Jimmy. I'm telling the truth here. I literally, so he came over to help me do some work.
All right. Fighting back. She just needs 2.
He came around to drive around with me.
Decent break. One's hanging, but dry break.
Hey, I think I'm gonna go buy this motorcycle. He's like, wait a second.
Okay, so 1 of the 2. Here we go. A little problematic action here.
They're in front of the door that we came through. I'm like, where's the other door? Like, I gotta get out of here.
That little worth it. That's great.
We're already on the way there.
Okay. So I think we're taking. It's probably not going to be a long player break, but we are on just a quick little player break.
I get up to 75, which is the fastest I've ever done. It was.
He's only done like 40 or 50.
I didn't ride my little. Yeah, I just didn't ride. The bridge thing. I get over the bridge. I didn't even realize it. Like I was kind of scared.
All right, this is a very short player break, but I'm going to throw up the screen just in case anybody else happens to come in and want to know what's going on.
I'm more worried about that, and I'm like all over my ears and all over watching these people. And it's crazy. Next thing I know, I missed the whole fucking bridge. Drove over the whole thing. I just noticed I'm on it. I look over to look to see the. I'm like, oh, I said, finally all of a sudden I'm like, oh, there's nothing near me. I'm there. I look to see the water. I look over. I'm like, motherfucker.
I do a lot of back road stuff.
We took Highway 100 all the way to the winery. It beat me up so bad. We're like, fuck that.
He like riding my buddy. Me and a buddy ride pretty hard.
He's the only guy that can like give you.
He runs. So he has a 12 night train.
Oh, yeah.
But it's not a night train. Yeah, I only know him right. He's got a reverse rate. One handler grip. His shifter is clutch, or the shifter lever, the jockey shift, kick start. He pulls wheelies. He's freaking bad. He and I ride pretty hard. We fly.
Oh, we. Good lady when he showed me this. Get the fuck out of here.
I would.
I've walked away.
Oh, no, that was the fight. down south. That's right when they lifted the helmet.
Oh yeah.
Wildwood over there by Valley.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Back that way.
Yeah,
Along the horse farm.
Oh my god. Beautiful.
Greensfelder Park.
I have no idea. I was following
Was
him.
it like Highway 105 or something? No, we're not. Okay. Just the most, and I was sitting in the back, so I don't have to pay attention really. I'm just like,
Yeah. We kind of went by there. We took Highway 1. So Highway 44 and Highway 100 run like this. They eventually run into each other. Highway 109 connects. Like exactly. This is 44. And she's at 109.
yeah.
You know, on Manchester Road over here, which is also. We had to ride for like we were on it for like an hour trying to get out of here. Like, so I was getting murdered by the first half of it is all like McDonald's every block.
Is like the middle line, and I'm like, why are you doing that? I'm like, just close your eyes.
These cops out here.
Well, he said it's that we. I guess. Yeah.
I
I
ride
just took a buddy of mine that's new. He's got a new rider.
my buddies have come and got me. I'll ride with like one or two of them.
All right. A little two-rail kick action. She separated the 2-9. That'll work. Little ball in hand. So now Leslie's the job of trying to run out the rest of this rack for the win.
I'm like nervous driving there. Like they've come and got me before, like we've gone on short rides and stuff.
He can't see shit. He's up here in tanks.
And then he's got like the.
Oh, he's got one of those. He did jockey shit. It's pretty bad. He don't drink anymore because he used to. He only has one hand.
Okay, so
Yeah, it's a pretty neat bike.
2 and 3 in opposite corners. What up, Dan?
I have so much fun out there.
Yeah.
That's what I always do.
I know. I was going to tell you, you need to scare
I
up
know.
the next. We need a postcard match here.
Oh, all right. We'll have something, I'm sure.
Oh, I know. So we got all these players here. We're going to have something, but let's get it out there.
This is going to take a good stroke here.
Yeah.
She looks like she's at. Nope, she didn't. I thought she might be trying to put that stroke, a big one on it.
And play
So
the
low
4 on the
inside and
side.
spin out to get the 4 on the side or something, but
No.
she's not really prone to doing stuff like that.
No, she plays it pretty simple. She doesn't really have to move the. She doesn't like moving the cue ball. I would say that Kathy probably has a little bit more powerful stroke than Les at this
Oh,
point.
yeah.
You know, she'll move the ball a little more.
Now, this ball would go off the 7. I'm not saying that like that'd take an extremely accurate hit to make it happen, but it would also provide possibly a shot on the
You'd have-
5 afterwards.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
I don't think this ball goes clean.
No,
She tried it, I
she
think.
did try it.
No, she left a makeable but difficult shot.
It's worth the risk though because you do get shape on the 5 afterwards.
I don't know if you do
Oh,
necessarily.
you absolutely do. You just make this
Well,
ball.
I know it's possible. I'm saying that, like, you're going to hit this ball like an amateur, especially, is going to hit this ball really hard because they're thinking it's really thin. You know,
that
and-
doesn't make sense.
okay, so
No, I know what you mean,
It-
but it's like, oh, it's thin, hit it hard. But
Well, it's
I
thin-
get it. Like you need to transfer a lot of power.
well, you
to
think
it.
the cue ball is going to travel farther than what you're intending.
Right?
So yeah, she
Yeah,
plays
she
safe.
wouldn't
I
even-
like that.
didn't
I
even
think
try
that was
it.
the right thing to do. That gives her the best chance here, I think, of tying it up, getting it hill.
Oh, what's up,
56,
Eric?
54, Tyler. Wow.
Wow, he's really coming back.
Tyler,
All right, Les.
Tyler's getting caught in the middle again.
Yeah.
Leslie's caught in the middle right here. The 4 ball between the 7 and the 5. She's got a bank shot in the side pocket. She's got a rip. She's going to have to hit this with a little draw or a little something to run into that 5 ball, I think. Because this bank is a little wider or needs to be a little wider. She needs to cut it
Open it up.
or spin it a little.
Yeah, she could also maybe float it in and just give the ball time to open.
Yeah, but
Which
the
gets
cue
a
ball's
little
still
weird.
going to travel, though. Like, you can't stop that cue ball right there.
Yeah,
So this cue ball is going to have to move, and I think you need to run into this orange 5.
yeah, she's going to do something.
Oh, she did dead stop it, but look how short the ball was.
yeah.
That's the problem. So she
Yeah.
focused a little more cue ball. Well, hey, looky. What do we got here? Another bank shot.
Yeah, that
Now,
ball
this
reversed so
one,
much
though-
off the other ball too.
This one is really difficult to play shape on.
Yeah, this is
So
no
she's
picnic.
2 1/4 diamonds at least away, needing to hit it at 1 1/8.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm banking this ball, my cue ball is going out like that.
Yeah, but going to 1 1/8 up there, like that, still short. The cue ball would have came down here had she made it. That's my point.
Yeah.
Like I don't think she could have, without really manipulating it, got to where
That's
she
what I
wanted
mean.
to be.
Yeah, it's like you got to overcut the bank a bunch,
Yeah.
and then stun into the rail, and then use the spin and come back out. Like it's a big mess.
Yeah.
If you were going for the bank, and cutting to the side was
Yep.
50-50. Either way, you got to really move the ball.
Yeah, if my helmet hadn't
And go for the cheese here. No,
Ah.
back cutting. She's back cutting.
Yeah, I don't think you go for that rattle battle.
No.
I mean, I'll be real honest with you. I don't think she's running out either. Oh, the 6-ball drops, so look
was it
out.
4-ball.
Nope.
Nope.
Past the
it's gonna
pocket.
tie it up. Hey, we had this shot earlier. 4 on the side, cross side.
Oh, a little different, but yeah.
Yeah. I actually like this a little bit better.
This one you could
the
play
angle-
thin too and run the cue ball into the 5 too, and possibly get a couple balls working to go. Now I don't know that this 4-7-5 doesn't go either, though. There might be a shot there if
That
you hit the
actually
inside
is
of
not
it.
bad, right? Because you're
If you hit the inside of the 4,
because the 7's gonna.
Oh, she
never
fouled.
mind. Yep.
I tell you what though,
Whoopsie.
that was probably the best time in the world to do it. The balls are tied up.
Whoopsie.
The balls are tied up. Now
Yeah.
there's a great stop shot up there to just stop the shot, pop the 4 out, freeze the cue ball on the 7 ball,
Boy, that's
and
close.
make your
You gotta put that
opponent
cue
make your
ball.
opponent do some work.
Yep. I mean, that's your shot. I think we'll end up seeing that attempt
Yep.
because I don't like the 4-7-5 combo.
Nope.
And I don't like trying to bank the 4 out of there. I think she'll look around and
Unless the 4
probably
goes
end
in
up
the side. Does that 4 go in the side? I mean, for God's sakes, before we go any farther. Because if it goes on the side, I mean, that answers everything. I mean, it's still difficult for a.
It's super. Like you have to hit it as full as possible, and from here, I think I got to hit it with
Oh,
a
it
little
goes,
bit
I
of
think.
inside, just to straighten up the cut a little bit.
She's not going to do any
I
of
need
that.
to-
man.
need
She's
to
either
throw
going to
it
hit
up.
it straight, and if it goes, it goes. She's not going to do all that, though.
Right.
So I
And
think
she
we're going
might.
to find out.
It's so close. I don't like it. Not from the camera angle, anyway.
I don't know.
But yeah, I like it. Just, I mean, it's so close to the rail, and maybe there's not even enough spot for a ball, but to put the cue ball right there and then
Yep.
stop it.
Yep.
You
That's
know.
what I like, too. She shot this kind of similar shot, but she's going just for a regular bank, and she drills it.
Yeah.
Cue ball's not going to get there, so you know what she's going to do again?
A bank leads
She's
out
going to go
to
for a bank.
Banks
And do you know
lead
where
to
this cue
banks.
ball's going?
For a bank.
Yeah. Unless she runs into the 7,
The
like
cue ball is going to be right here. if
unless she
makes the
draws
5.
into the 7.
Yep.
Unless she draws into the 7
Oh,
like
how
that.
about twice?
Twice is nice.
Twice? Okay.
Leslie's in trouble.
Yep.
Leslie caught an end rail problem. That ball looks like it's frozen too. If it is, it's a lot harder to kick.
Yeah, that's rough.
If that was off the rail, just a touch, man, it's almost unmissable.
Oh, whatever. I'll show you how to miss it.
I saw you do it.
But yeah, this is, and you gotta I want to hit this with a little bit of pace because I'm hoping to hit this not actually how I drew it, right? Rail first and let the cue ball come back out.
I think I saw your hope on this exact same shot playing one pocket the other day.
Yeah, that was different.
Because you missed it badly like this.
Yeah. Wow. So now,
4-ball ghost for Kathy. She gets the
Yep.
ball in hand with 4 balls on the table.
yeah, and this will get her to the hill, and we will have a hill match if she clears these balls.
So you 2 rail position on the 7? Or is she going to go with the one rail straight up and at it?
If the 7 passes the 9,
I think
you may
it
not
does.
need to, but it's so close. Just let put the cue ball here. Okay, and then just let it come out. Like that's it.
Nice line.
Yep. It's like I'm psychic.
She forgot the end of it, though, so now she's
Yeah.
got to let this cue ball travel about 8 feet.
She's got to move it. Yeah.
9 feet, maybe, really. I mean, you could even go more, but when you go
She's got
more,
to hit this end rail and not get behind the 9.
she put a good stroke on it.
Good. Come up. What? 2, 3 more revolutions?
She put a great stroke on it.
Yes, she did. Now Now you got to hit the 9.
Well, not necessarily.
You got to hit the 9.
No. Some left-hand spin. You can spin right up behind this 9.
Yeah. If
But
she
you got to
misses
have a
it-
little spin match just above the pace needed to get it to do it.
Yep.
I think she could do it.
Yep.
Now, I don't like going
The 9
forward
is a
around
hair
it.
above the 8. It's the only reason I'm like, yeah, no, I don't like going forward at all.
Just
Little
above
low
low left.
Yeah, low.
I don't think you need low as much as like left. The left,
the
I
ball's
think.
got to be sliding into it. Like,
Right.
Yep.
Oh, great.
Yep. Great
What a shot, man. Let's get this thing hill.
I think you missed the best shot of the match earlier.
Probably.
I'll draw it for you after this.
I might have saw it out there.
This is when she cut the 8 ball down the rail.
I might not have saw that best shot of the match. We make lots of good drawings here, Ray.
Some of them we can't show you.
Yeah. Some of them John erases before I finish.
All right. Hill, everybody. Hill.
We're going to rock, man. Are we going to take a break, ice them up hill, or are we going to go ahead and go at it? Looks like these girls are ready to go at it, man. They're racking.
So earlier, Les missed an 8 ball. This is the 8 here. I'll just do that for an 8. All right. Cue ball's here. Kathy cuts his 8
Oh, you missed the
ball
bomb, by the way.
all the way down the rail. Doesn't hit the cloth at all. Cuts it perfectly. What did I miss?
A bomb outside.
Oh, one of
Did
those.
you not hear what happened?
No.
Oh, didn't you see everybody over there reacted?
No.
So we were outside, and all of a sudden it exploded in my hand. And like it was loud. Cookie opened the door. He goes, somebody popping a 22 off out here?
I think I did see somebody get up and move around.
Yeah, so a lighter exploded in my hand. It was pretty wild, man. They all looked back. They're like, what was that? It was pretty freaky, man. It got both my hands. Josh Palazzolo, what happened to you, stud? Looked like you finished. Looked like you finished a little lower than what your ranking would have us believe, where you should have maybe finished in that tournament today.
Yeah, Josh, why don't you come on in? I know you're not far unless you went all the way home again. Nancy, you're very welcome. We love bringing it to people. And we love having everyone be able to watch their friends and whatnot.
8-8.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to click the button.
Oh.
We were excited about the Hill match. I forgot to click the button. Here we go. A little safety battle to get started.
A little safety though, but here's a question though: is this going to end on a 1-9 combo? Oh no, I don't want that. Let's root for a good hit here.
I mean, at least it wasn't a 9 on the snap. That's the worst.
Are they playing it?
Yep.
Oh,
Kathy snapped one earlier.
no kidding.
Yep.
I missed that too.
Yep. You miss all the fun stuff. But you had good conversation out there.
You must have shot like a donkey, Josh, to finish 5th with that group of guys. Jesus, man.
Wow. That's
No, I'm just
rough.
kidding, man. My man, younger man,
No, it's funny,
coming in turd.
Remember what I said before? We talk a lot of shit.
I think I heard Joey, our main man, Joey Vola, just had his birthday the other day, who's shooting people nuts off right now. Took the tournament down. Robbie Patrick, I don't think got there. He finished down
Did he
there.
even enter?
Yeah.
Oh, I
Sam
didn't see his
Devers
name.
was in the field.
Right.
And it turned out to be, who did I see got 4th, man? Jungerman got 3rd.
Jesse.
Tony died. Jesse Martin. Our good friend Jesse Martin.
Yeah.
He's
All
played
right.
Justin Bergman even here a few times.
He has.
Jesse's got some marbles.
Donated.
Well, she's going to run the balls.
Yep. She's going for it. I don't like the 1-9. I mean, not to say she's not going to look at it.
Well, here's the problem, okay? I don't think that I'm 50% to run these balls from here. And I think I'm over 50% to make that combo. And on top of that all, I'd get safe too. So the 1's going to go off the 9 and go up table. The cue ball could go down near the 2 ball. Then you're going to get separation from the 1 and 2. You're going to get separation from the cue ball and the 1, and you might make the 9. Now, things to not like about it, you don't want to leave the 9 hanging in the pocket in front of the 2 and 3 ball, or 2 and 5 ball.
Yep.
If you miss it, but you're going to hit it hard with pace to get the 9 ball or the 1 ball up table. So that's why I shoot that combo there. And it's just because I don't have enough confidence in my game to run this many balls without getting out of line. Now, she's a pretty good player. Maybe she does.
Yeah.
And she
hit
looks
that
like
one
she's
real
doing
nice.
really, really well right now.
Yeah.
So,
She came a little far on this, but it's not going to hurt her any. She can use the 6 to stop the cue ball if she wants. As long as she doesn't get locked on the 6, she'll be fine.
Well, a long shot at the 5 could make a big problem.
It
And
could, but I mean, you're still shooting the 4 ball.
I know, but like I said, if she's going to get on the 4, and then she could get a very long shot at the 5. So when she rolls up here and then shoots this 4, if she doesn't come up and out, if she ends up somewhere down in this area, it's real difficult. I think you really want to hope you can get 2 rails and out, or catch this, something,
Well,
something to get a closer shot, man. Because when you're finishing out 3 balls for the money,
I'm saying like if she after the 3, let's say her cue ball's there ish.
yeah.
So then you're just coming out this way for the 5. You're not dealing with all this nonsense.
I hope. Well, that's what I hope so for. her. I hope she can play a good pattern. It just looks.
Yeah. I mean, it's tricky. It just depends on where she gets off the 6. Because
The thing is a higher level player might be able to overcome anywhere they leave with their stroke or with a 3 rail position or something like that. And I just think, she missed the ball trying to get it.
wow,
She missed the ball trying to get the position she wanted.
yeah.
I really
She,
applaud her strength and efforts in trying to get out there as opposed to popping that combo. However, I think it was the wrong choice if you're merely trying to win.
Right.
I think that was the correct shot because the safety involved. Shit, the 1 could have gone in the side pocket. You could have still ended up with a shot on the 2-2.
Yeah.
But I would have shot it harder where there's no way the 1 was ending up, anywhere but up table.
Right.
I think, like I said, with some coaching, both sides could have turned out a touch different. But
Yeah.
man, it was so much fun watching both of these girls play,
no,
man.
this was great. I mean, when we were hoping, we thought that they would be close, and the score says we were dead right. So we got a little lucky with the match here. Nobody blew anybody
It's been
out.
amazing.
Oh, it's great.
They
A
both
lot of
really
fun.
take it seriously. They both obviously have been coached very well, although I think they both have a couple of strategy mistakes. But you know what the best part of playing in one-on-one pool is? You can do whatever you want, man. If you feel like running out, you run out. If you feel like shooting a combo, you shoot the combo, man. You're only accountable to yourself and your own pocketbook, unless you got a wife like I do. Then you're accountable to someone else too. But
Yeah.
yeah, man, they're
None of
going
this
at it.
team
I'm
nonsense. Not worrying about points.
I'm not proud of them. I'm just thrilled for them, man. I love this. It makes me want to play.
Yeah. Well, we're going to be having some table time here showing up.
She got past it.
Oh, good
She's
shot.
on it. So I don't know if
Another
crossing that
tough
ball
shot.
like that is the best strategy. Coming across that ball at that speed, you're running the risk of dying.
She didn't have a whole lot of angle there.
No.
I mean, she did the absolute best that she could do. Now the problem
Yeah.
is she has similar things. She's
Got to put inside on it to miss the 9 ball or outside to miss the 9 ball.
she's just a hair off dead straight.
Yeah.
So she's got to, I think anyway. I mean, if
I
she's
think-
dead straight, just stop.
I think straight high ball and she could come straight back
yeah.
out.
So either
I don't even think she
got to hit
needs
rail,
inside.
right? Like now you got to hit rails.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think she even needs the inside. I think just straight high ball, she'll come back out and get a good shot at the 6 either in the side or the corner, depending on the speed.
Yeah. There's only one position this whole table she doesn't want to be.
Yeah, I don't like this, though.
That's okay.
Now she has to put a big stroke on a longer shot.
Yeah.
I guess you could just draw this ball a foot, but
Yeah.
makes-
I don't like stopping.
this table, though, when you put a draw stroke on these pockets, you better
gotta
hit it
clean.
pure.
Yeah. You can't hit any cloth going in.
Yeah. Now she's proven she had that. No, man, that's the other thing. If you put a medium draw stroke on this, you could scratch the side pocket too, and I would hate to see that here. I want someone shooting a good shot here to take this one down. Leslie's shooting a tough one right here. She rolls it in, and she's going to take this long, hard shot on the 9.
Yeah.
She's as tough as any guy pool player play. I'll tell you what, right now, right after a girl makes that shot and leaves herself this, would you want her standing here shooting this at you? I wouldn't.
Mm-mm.
She's going to line it up, take her time, walk over here and get down. This has been a great matchup no matter what. The shot won't define it, but it sure will be a fun exclamation point if she can put this shot down. If not, she overcuts it. Oh, she's going to leave Kathy
Oh, wow. A 10 times easier.
I didn't want to
shot.
say it, but I was going to say if not, I hope she leaves Kathy something tough so we get to see Kathy fire at something difficult to win the game.
Yeah.
This is she's going to bear down to have to make this ball.
Yeah, no, this ain't a hanger.
No.
It's not over. And if you just focus on the ball, this ball scratches in the side.
Well, this is a straight pull breakout shot that I've seen a lot of people miss.
Yep. Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I've seen a lot of people break the stack out and miss this shot. Now she's not trying to do any. Oh, she sends somebody away from the pocket.
That's her husband.
That's her husband.
I think so. Yeah.
So she
So
sends
now-
him
yeah.
away. She
Yeah,
says, "You
'cause
get
he's
the
over
f
there,
out of
like
here."
diddling his fingers. You know, he's like, "Oh, I'm nervous. I'm
He's
nervous."
like, "Oh,
you know?
oh, there goes a friend. She's
Yep.
getting out of the way. We're clearing out the pocket. We're putting everything in this, guys.
But yeah,
this is
I mean,
everything
it's,
here.
You know, there's a
Hill,
lot
hill,
of
this
times
is
people
from-
want to. They put a little
Hey.
helping English on this ball, the little outside spin.
There's
they hit
a
this rail.
there's a fairly sizable little exchange making hands here between these two on this one shot right here.
Yeah, this shot
Like-
is worth.
This was a race to 9 for what they're playing for, but this is right now one shot on the 9 ball for what they're playing for.
Yeah. This,
And,
yeah, everything
you know-
comes down to how would you like to shoot a shot for
Well, look
all
what
the money
Leslie
in the
just did
middle?
for all the money.
Yeah.
She went for 3 tough shots in a row.
Yeah.
With and she left Kathy this. Kathy gets a chance to bury it. She does.
She does. Great match. So much fun.
Wow, man. What a crazy finish, man. I had a blast watching this. I hope you guys all did too. Kathy Ogile takes it down 9-8. She started out up 3-1. She gave up her lead to make it 3-3. There's a little bit of back and forth going on. Leslie took a lead. I think it's 6-5 maybe. And then Leslie goes up 8-6, was it, or 8-7? We get tied up at 8. And
Yeah.
then a fabulous finish. Leslie runs a few balls and gets the first shot at the 9. Can't drain it. Kathy does. Makes everybody move away from the corner before she splits the wickets. Thank you guys all so much for joining us, man. We might have some more pool coming up, but we're going to take a commentating break. So please don't leave. We might find another matchup here. We got plenty of players in the building. And thank you all. I'm going to go stir up some shit real quick. John might talk to you for a
Do
second.
your thing, man. Get us a good matchup here. All right.